Alrighty, good morning, good afternoon, good day, wherever in the world you are. Welcome back to part 2 of In Stars and Time. I hope everyone's doing well. It's a Sunday, a quiet Sunday. It's always a smaller group for these ones, and it is absolutely lovely to be here. We're back, it's going to be part 2. I'm keen to pick up where we left off because In Stars and Time is doing some very intriguing things, which means that I am very intrigued. Shout out to the people that were here early, especially to China Baton, who joined as a Crusader member. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Dez was hanging out in chat earlier as well. Hello, hello, how you doing, mate? Minecraft Wiz, welcome to the before the stream. Indeed, there's this weird limbo void of things that happen when you can join the stream before the stream starts, but there's nothing there, and it's not the actual before the stream when there's music playing, it's just the void. You know, when there's a void, all hail the void. He also says, Super Paper Plum, glad that you made it today. Hopefully it's a better day for you, not having to work so much. Graveyard Guard, quadruple zero, yo, WCat. This is Stella. She is less than a year old, and she is a gremlin at the best of times. Hopefully, though, she's a bit sleepy this morning, so she's going to nap and she'll just be adorable. But trust me, she's a gremlin. She also has a foot fetish. She's weird. She likes shoes. But then, apparently, a lot of cats do. Where's Panda? She's around. She's in the living room at the moment, having a nap out there. I didn't want to disturb her because while Stella might be a gremlin, Panda is just unfriendly. It's probably the best way I can put it. If you disturb her sleep, you are signing your own death wish. It wasn't supposed to be caps. I mean, it sounded like you were very concerned. That's all I got out of that. Raven, hello. Grail, you doing not doing so great today? Hope you are. I saw what you posted in the Discord. I hope you are. I know you're not doing okay, but I hope you start to feel better soon. It's always tough being in your situation. So give yourself time, be kind to yourself, and let yourself recover. For myself, I'm doing okay. I didn't sleep well last night. I don't know why. Maybe I was stressing about this stream or something. I don't know why. These streams are super chill and casual. But I went to bed at like 11 o'clock and then couldn't fall asleep until about 2 a.m. So got up at 7. So I'm running on about 5 hours of sleep, which is much less than usual. So I might be a little less articulate than normal. I might go off the deep end. We will see what happens. I'm not fully sleep deprived, and trust me, you would know if I were, because things go off the deep end very quickly when I'm sleep deprived. Maybe that'd be a fun stream idea one day, doing like a 24-hour gaming stream or something, just to see how ridiculous it gets at the end of it. Des, you're doing good. You're playing random slop MC horror mods. I mean, look, that sounds like a great way to spend the weekend. I'm very jealous. I mean, honestly, since starting this channel, there's been a little bit inside me that's like, you know what? I'm really jealous of people that just get to pick a game to play and play it. Don't get to do that very often anymore. Minecraft Wiz, glad you're doing fairly well. I don't think we've got anyone hanging out over on the Twitch just yet, so that's cool. I don't have to worry about you guys. All right, I think we can get started because there's no point in rambling. We've got a game to play, so let's get into it. If I remember last time, we've had 2 deaths. First one with being squashed by a boulder, and second one we touched something we weren't supposed to touch. So I guess we will see how many more deaths we can get in a single play session. I'm curious here, for the people that are here in the background, in the stream chat at the moment, are you here because you're curious about Stars in Time, or are you here because you've already played in Stars in Time and you're curious to see my response and reaction to it? I know that Super Paper Plum has definitely played through it at least once, but I'm curious about the rest of you. Have you played through this game already? Or are you just curious about it because I'm curious about it? Raven, you should get through it. You have an iron wheel. Good. Hold on to that. Make sure you keep that in mind. Zug Zug. The game is Peak France. I love it. Raven's heard of it. Luke's played it. Okay. I'm curious there, yeah, a lot of people saying this is Peak France. Like, really, is it more Peak France than Expedition 33? Like, what's our baseline comparison here? Alright, let's get back into it. Yes, we chose to respawn here, and I'm just curious to see, because we went to the right last time. We touched a thing that we shouldn't have. I am assuming that if we go back there again, they'll be smart enough not to touch it a second time, but only one way to find out. Raven, your game is just Musical Expedition 33, the game you tested. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that works. Peachy Kitty, you're here to see your reaction. Love the voice you've given the characters so far. Now, the problem with playing once a week is I need to see if I can remember the voices that I gave the characters. Well, it wasn't that room that we went through. It must have been up and then to the right. I have got myself turned round. Yes, we're... Can we pretend that didn't happen? Please? Please. Because I am very silly and forgot that I still have to remember these things. Just because I did it last time doesn't mean it's still done, because I've gone back to before I did the thing. Yep, I forgot to press the switch. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Your whole body hurts. Yeah, no wonder. Like, I saw the sparkle and I still ignored it. I was talking as I walked past it. I'm like, oh, that's sparkling again. Good to know that it's still there. Oh, I'm dead. Cool. Oh, wait, Siffrin, I just remembered. This room, it's... And press the switch. Yes, there we go. Ah! You chuckle. Bonk. It's fine. I've dealt with it. I don't need to deal with it again. Nothing to worry about. Run away! Okay. Pretty sure, yeah, this is where we went last time. It's coming back to me. Aha! Can't touch this. Why does the art give you GBA vibes? Probably because this is made in RPG Maker. So it's simplistic with its art design, but it would look like something that would be a perfect fit for the Game Boy Advance with its limited graphical capability. Yo, Fuke, how you doing?
Donated $10 Canadian to the war funds. Long story short, Fuke owes 330 unexpediently. Fuke wants channel points, so going to lurk. Don't rob the corner store while I leave the door unlocked and open for you all. Don't want spoilers.
Gotcha. Fiuk, thank you so much for the donation. That's very kind and very generous of you. Yes, that will absolutely give you more channel points as well. I'm assuming you've got something in mind that you're saving up for. Thank you very much for stopping by. Understand if you don't want to hang around if you're avoiding spoilers. Hopefully you're able to play the game soon, because you'll probably be able to complete it faster than I can. Raven, Canadian friend of yours found a super expensive restaurant today, $50 for chicken nuggets. Are they, what, gold-plated chicken nuggets or something? Why else would they be worth that much? Is this from, like, a chicken that has been pampered its entire life? Like, it gets a spa day every day? It gets its nails done? Before, you know, it got turned into chicken nuggets. Alright, you've learned you're smart now. You ignore everyone's confused looks at the tier and keep walking. Okay? We're just not gonna touch it. Don't touch the tier. We'll kill this thing, though. That misspell could be worse, Raven. Could be worse. Alright, cool. Well, we're already getting here. Now, let's see what I can remember about combat. This one is a scissors type. So let's just speed everyone up. Right, we need a heal. Super Sparkle heal, go! Heck yeah. And now you can use that. And now we finish it off. Easy as. Meadow Lane R prices? I've never heard of Meadow Lane before. Must be a local thing. What's Meadow Lane, Gray? I'm assuming it's going to be some kind of greengrocer that specializes in organic everything. Either that or it's a restaurant. Lock keeping it closed has an interesting shape. It doesn't have a hole for a key. But curiously, Isabeau sees you look. Have you never seen a lock like this before, Sif? It's a special kind of Vulgardian lock. Instead of a key, it needs specific words to open. Words? Yes, you just need to say the words aloud. I think they call it an open phrase? Open phrase. Fascinating. So, what is the phrase for this lock? I do not know. Ah, so it's locked. Yes. Yahoo. What's this room, though? I think it might be a storage room. I often saw Dormant's shopkeeper go there, so he might know the open phrase for it, if we had remembered to ask. Ah. Well, too late now, right? Okay, so that's something that I could go back to town for if I wanted. So I'm just going to triple check that we are definitely recording. Told it to go. Yes, perfect. We are. Good. Don't want to miss out on any of this. I don't want other people to miss out on any of this. Meadow Lane is some dumb store that went viral made by a Nepo baby. Okay, that tracks for sure. It's in NYC and wants to be Erewhon? That's another one that I've never heard of. You have to remember, I'm an Australian. Not everything is international. It's a pillar. Okay, good. No traps on this pillar then? Huh? No traps? Check it from all angles. I think we're good. Let's go down. Oh. I am definitely not looking around me and admiring the view instead, so tell me if I'm about to run into something dangerous. Whoa, 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 whoa. You keep Isabeau from running into the life-ending tears. Huh? Eh? Ah! What? What is it? Is it the water? Should I not touch the weird floating water? The same weird water as before. Oh, wait, I've heard about those. The villagers in Dormant call them tears, and if you touch them, you get frozen in time. Ah, right. They haven't talked about it before. Wait, so I almost died? Maybe you should pay more attention, distracted one. I'm keeping my eyes open for all threats except the ones in front of me. That's not a great tactic, my guy. We should be more careful. We wouldn't want to touch those. Also, I also heard that being frozen makes you go to sleep and gives you a super good dream. Oh. Oh? Oh. Oh. Do you hear this from the people in Dormont too? A nice lady told me that when she heard my sister got frozen. Oh. 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 No, it's not true. I'm not stupid. Just nice. It was true. So you should touch the weird frozen water and be frozen and let me know how it goes. Pass. Well, we might still need to go this way, so we should look around and find if there's a way to make those disappear. Now, that's the first sensible plan I think I've heard all day. Good job. It's the viral store in California that collabs with celebs for their $30 smoothies, like Hailey Bieber and the Kardashians. Oh my god, yeah, okay, that sounds pretentious AF is probably the best description for it. Mishtastic, hey, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. How's your day going? Nope, can't touch this. We're out of here. A sadness? Oh, poor buddy lost his friends. Well, this one feels weird. Boniface, it may look different, but it's still a sadness like all the ones we've seen before. It feels weird. I believe the preteen when it comes to the sadness is weirdness, madam. Let's get the weird sadness then. Alright, boss fight? Maybe? Possibly? I don't know. Nostalgia. Now, the problem is looking at it is I have no idea what type it is. Because all the other ones you could see its hand and you would know. This, there's not really any clues. So let's just start by making everyone fast. Because That always seems like a good idea. Get yourself topped up. And look, we might as well punch. We'll figure out something. Okay, it's resistant to that. Good to know. So that means it must be of paper type. Cool. I can work with that. We can also examine. Alright. This one, is it just me or is there something weird about it? It seems a little stronger than the sadnesses we've seen so far. And it's not showing its hands. It's crabbing annoying. We could observe its attacks or look at it carefully when we hit it. Yeah, I figured that bit out. Thank you. It should be weak to scissors. Hiya. Yeah, that's still got a lot of health. Good. What loop are we on? Like 2? 3 technically, because I died right at the start of this stream. All right. Well, let's get some knives in there, huh? Hiya. Oi! Go get him. Bonnie Wax the enemy for a 99. Okay, I mean, I resisted it, but that still took off half of my health. That's very concerning. Let's give everyone a buff. Alright, well, there's no point you continuing to hit. Return to a friend, boosting their attack crit chance for 1 turn. Let's boost defense, so that we don't just die in a single hit again. That'd be kind of nice. Now the question is, does the AoE attack deal more damage than a single target one? I don't know. That dealt 285. Okay. You can't do it again, so let's just do slow instead. Yeah, you can see the hands when you hit it. You've got one as well, so you do that. Nice. Let's give... Ooh, who would I want to give another turn? I want to guarantee a scissors. Feels bad using it there and just getting time, but actually if I use it here, then I think she can heal again. Yes. Just to make sure we definitely do not die. Okay, another scissors attack. Boom, which makes 5. And we get the special. Everyone goes with the scissors. Yeah, and you don't get a second turn. Screw you, buddy. 1,100 experience received. That is the most we've ever seen. The sadness left something behind when it dissolved. You got the Star Crest. It has a teardrop engraved on it. Put the Star Crest in your pocket. Crest? Feels weird too. Like the tears we just saw. Okay. Maybe this crest can help us clear the way? Maybe. Anything hiding on the pillars? Ooh, that one's a broken pillar. I see. Sure is a broken pillar. Yep. Okay. Hole in the wall. The hole doesn't really bring you anywhere. Yeah, that's going to serve a purpose later. It wouldn't be there if it didn't. Alright. Actually, that's a question. How much XP do we need in order to level up? Another 1,852. That's kind of going to take a while. Alright, well. Does that mean we can deal with these now? The tear floats gently. Okay, this might be stupid, but what if you use the star crest you got on those tears and see if it does something? There is a teardrop engraved on the star crest after all, and if it doesn't work, well, yeah, you'll look stupid, but you can always loop back and not look stupid. Use the star crest? Yeah! It works! Bye-bye, dears! Phew! Okay, we're good! Oh, a little kitchen. Okay. Stool. There's only one, so it'd be rude to sit down. I like that. Very considerate. Ow! You hit your hip into the counter and make an embarrassing sound. That's so unnecessary, but I love it because it adds so much characterization to them. Like, who hasn't done that? You know, you try to skirt around something just a little too closely and you either bump an elbow, bump your hip, or smack your little toe on the edge of it. You're just like, ah, yeah. This pain was not worth the, like, tenth of a second I would have shaved off by taking this path. Yeah, well, I think Siffrin just found that one out the hard way. Oh, Siffrin. Did you really hit the counter and say, yeah? You did. No. Okay, yeah. Madam! Jeez, I'm getting teased by everyone. Fly for the Dormont Boulangerie. Dormont's Mignon Boulangerie. Bread 20% off every Saturday, because we loaf you almost as much as you loaf our bread. Bad. Hey, Sif. Look at Isabeau. Considering how much bread we bought from them for dinner yesterday, let's go. Loving is the yeast they could do. No. No! Not allowed! Yes. Teamwork. Hey! See, when people talk about, like, bringing character development and personality to characters, this is exactly how you do it. It's the differing reactions and responses to things that just give you small insights to these characters' personalities. And I know, like, we're in play session number 2, so we've seen a bit of it already, and they're doing what they can to establish it early on. But little things like that add so much. And it could have been completely missed. I didn't have to interact with that. I could have just gone straight for the sparkly thing and then probably left the room again. But the fact it's there for the people that want to explore these interactions as much as possible, to learn about the characters and get to know them, that's marvelous. I love it. Why would you not? Kitchen closet. You open it. You found the egg key. You put the key in your pocket. You now know where the egg key is located. The keychain dangling from it is shaped like an egg. Does it mean something? That's an egg. An egg? Bonnie is making grabby hands. You give Bonnie the key. Ah, so the next key should be a broken egg, right? Are eggs important to the change belief somehow? Yes! An intact egg and a broken egg. Where the egg, getting out of the egg. Change also means destruction, blah, blah, blah. Well, yeah, pretty much. Can't make pancakes without breaking a few eggs. It's omelets, Bonbon. You're an omelet, Zah. A terrifying rebuttal from the preteen. And for every change, something needs to break. Maybe changing yourself will hurt someone. Maybe changing means leaving a part of yourself behind. It's to remind us that before changing, we must stop and think about what will be irreparably destroyed. But destruction is just a part of change, and we must accept it. Yeah, it'd be awful to keep yourself from becoming a person you feel comfortable with just because it would upset someone else. Very true, good life lesson. Ah, that's a harsher belief than I thought. Bunny's still looking at the egg keychain. Jump. Bunny tried to say goodbye to the keychain. Jump, jump. It's carved out. Sorry. It's carved out of stone, Boniface. Maybe the keychain had a secret, madam. Stupid crabbing rock. Bunny gives you back the key. It's sticky. Well, look, she tried. I think in some kitchen utensils. Here! What? What is it? Wok! Oh my god, she looks so proud of herself. Look at that face. Look at it. That is the face of someone who has just realized their potential in life. They've found their calling and they know they're good at it. Wok. Bonnie points to a big, thin cooking pot. Wok? Wok. Yes, that's a wok. Wok! You got the wok. You give the wok to Bonnie to equip later. Wait, Bonnie can equip? Huh. Frying pan? Wok. Slightly less damage. Ah, Bonnie's buffs will always boost defense. Okay, whereas that one just does smacking. And we'll take that. Okay. Very cool. Cookies. They're frozen in time. Pot filled with bubbling food, frozen in time. The steam is frozen in midair. So, what's inside? Looks like they were cooking crab. What? Crab? What's happening? Someone was cooking crab! In a house of change of all places! We tasted like crab! But literally! Why would someone do this? Oh, thanks, Hex. Appreciate the heads up on that. I did not realize. I'll try and keep that in mind. Thank you. Odele looks at you with question marks in her eyes, but crab is so tasty. You shrug. I am very confused. Is this a Vogardian thing? Please don't tell me you eat crabs in Carbway. I don't think I could handle it. No, not really, but we don't have such an aversion to them. Huh. Okay. Wait, is it this like dolphins? What about them? In Carbway, we don't like dolphins. Something about them being too smart. Are crabs smart? No, they're stupid and don't even walk right. Crabs just look weird, I think. I've never actually thought about it. I thought it was like spiders. Every human thinks spiders look scary. Zara's afraid of spiders. No, I'm a big, strong man. So, crabs are weird and don't walk right. Okay. And they're inevitable. I was wondering if they'd go down this path. Aha. I still don't understand anything. You also don't understand anything. Bogart is weird. For those that aren't aware, I'm believing that's a reference to the fact that people have predicted that all evolutionary paths lead to crabs. Like, it's just the pinnacle of evolution. Everything will become crab-like. So we've got that to look forward to in the future. I mean, not us specifically, but us as a race. Or as a species, rather. Alright, onwards. Let's go find where this egg key was supposed to go. I think it was somewhere back to the left? Could be misremembering. It has been a week, but I want to say there was a door on the left-hand path that required an egg key. Alright, fine. We'll fight this one. Hello! I also don't know if it's worth fighting all the monsters because you keep losing XP. So I was like, well, what's the point, right? Alright, well, we'll hit you. We can at least heal back up. And Odele should be able to maybe finish it off. Or at least we can do some extra damage. Boosted attack and crit chance. Yeah, here you go. Get him. Sisters 3. Boom. Customization. Yeah, that's the one that I was thinking of. It's such a niche and obscure reference. But I love that they included it in there. It would lead to so many people Googling it, just being like, what are they talking about? Oh yeah, do we need to get this again? Ah, look, on the wall. There's nothing. It's just a normal, boring wall. Whoa, you stumble. There was something there, you remember. Did this happen because whatever you found here before is already in your possession? I feel dizzy. Yep, okay, we just kind of messed with time for a second there. Interesting. I think that one was a sword from memory? Okay, not for Sifrin. It must have been the rapier for Mirabelle. Yeah, the needle sword. That was it. Okay. We do keep that. Also, why can I access the craft menu here? It only lets me see them. I'm sorry, these are Bonnie's techniques. 1,000 blows technique, aggression boost technique, fortress building, wolf speed, life replenishing, and Bonnie misses. Like, that is a specific ability for Bonnie. I will miss. Alright. Key time. You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. Let's go. Sorry, don't mind me going around. No point fighting. You don't give enough XP to be worthwhile. Oh, Sifrin keeps his XP? Try and keep an eye on that for next time. Minecraft Wiz, finally caught up again after taking a short break. Welcome back, my friend. How are you? Oh, first multi-fight. The sadnesses got all mixed up. Ooh, okay, so we have, yeah, a rock, paper, and a scissors. We have one of each. Got it. Well, it's gonna take a few rounds, so let's just buff everyone. Oh, what? That hurt. Holy cow. Alright. Strikes, yikes. Okay, that's a little scary. Let's boost everyone's defense, because that is gonna hurt. Now, I don't think you've got... No, you don't have a multi-attack. Makes enemies tired. Okay, that only affects one. Well, let's at least start whittling one down, shall we? Take that! That, I think, was the wrong move. I thought I used scissors. I did not. I'm an idiot. You cannot read. Good to know. Sure. Okay, That's not the paper one. What am I doing? God, I did say that I was tired and this would cause some problems, but I didn't think it would be so soon. Alright. Use your multi-attack. Okay. Ow. That's bad. Rock damage to all enemies? Sure. Might kill one. It did. In fact, it nearly killed two. Hey, Bonnie to the rescue. Bonnie with a KO out of nowhere. Alright, Sifrin can give your turn to Mirabelle. Yeah, that'll do it. Get out of there. Your cat is in the dish drainer? Why? The cats are weird. Like, I swear sometimes they know things are bad for them and that's why they do it on purpose. Okay, so we're still hurt, which could be bad for starting another fight. We do get these back. Yeah, Sifrin, have some HP back. And that is a standard RPG Maker sound effect as well. Alright, hello! Next. Oh, it's another one of these guys. Powered up. Okay. I think it is worth doing that. The speed boost makes a pretty big difference. Cat wants drained. He's just tired. Holy cow, I'm glad I healed Sifrin. Otherwise, Sifrin would be dead right now. Jeez. These guys don't hold back. Be the best way to do this. You know what? Sure. Let's take out the top first. Nearly. Different. Multi-attack. Yep, that was worth it. Hey, Bonnie coming in. Give him a gentle whack. I think we want this one. Yep. Alright, now we can just finish him off. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, 450 XP is kind of worth it. I feel like the first few ones that we killed, we didn't get anywhere near that much. Yes, yeah, so Sifrin's he, they. Mirabelle, she, her, he, him, she, her, they, them. Yeah, absolutely right. I'm sorry. Weak to cheese, resistant to veggies. I did not notice that before. Mirabelle's immune to time freeze. Ah. We're learning. Wait, wasn't there XP? Oh, it's stats there. Okay, yeah, so Sifrin's actually nearly got a level. They're the closest. Current XP preteen. Attack doing their best. HP irrelevant. This is honestly one of the best stat screens I think I've ever seen. Defense, not great. Attack speed every 2 turns. Luck, high. To next level. Nope. It's not happening. That is probably the best way possible to do like an additional character like this. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything sus there. Let's go to the left first. Minecraft Wiz, question to the chat. Would you accept Sifrin's power if it was offered to you, knowing every time you die for any reason, you would loop back to the last major event in your life? I mean, I would. Gives you the opportunity to redo things in a better way, but also not be so afraid to take risks. I mean, sure, there's probably some mental repercussions that come with it, but in terms of quality of life and the experiences that you'll have, I feel like the trade-off is worth it. Be curious to hear what everyone else thinks. Peachy Kitty, another thing about XP and leveling up is that if you loop to a save point where you have been earning XP, the characters will get that XP. Ah, so it's shared amongst everyone. That's cool.
At Gray joined the crusade.
Woo! Gray, 29 months of membership. Dang! Thank you so much. And that's one heck of a milestone to celebrate. You open the closet. There's a pair of glasses inside a transparent case. Unlike the case, the glasses are completely opaque. Glasses you can't even see out of. Absolutely useless. Are you gonna take them? Yes, I'll take them. You got the opaque glasses. You give the opaque glasses to Odalay to equip later. Are they just not sunglasses? Is that not what we're talking about? Dense book. Geometric, current ones. Object that curses the wearer with blindness whenever it's not worn. That is not how a curse works, but I love it. Boost defense and attack speed. Okay. Makes you look super intimidating, but at what cost? Boosts attack and crit chance, but lowers defense and causes blindness, I assume? Or because they're glasses, it doesn't? Boosts attack and crit chance, lowers defense. Yeah, it's quite a bit less defense. 120 down to 104. Attack does get a little buff, 12 points. Crit chance, 1% to 6%. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, actually, Odalay is my heavy hitter. I think it is worth it. We'll see what that does in the next round of combat. But Odalay hits hard. Isla Doodles! The deal sounds dangerous. You'd have to die of natural causes someday, and what would you do then? I'll say hello. Hello indeed. What do you mean, what would I do then? I would just die of natural causes. That's fine. I'm assuming the cycle must end eventually. Death by natural causes are unavoidable. It can happen to all of us, and so far the time loop only seems to allow you to reset from avoidable deaths, things that were caused by bad decisions. I love though that Zugzug basically said, having finished the game, hell no. That means I'm in for something interesting. Some books on the House of Change and a book from the series The Cursing of Chateau Castle, issue number 51. We have a bed. It's a tiny bed. You open the closet. It's filled with wax and candle making supplies. It smells nice. Vials. Let's see. 2 sour tonics. Give them to Molly for safekeeping. A craftonomy book. Oh, is this a craftology book? Piercing craft, creative craft. Where's the protecting craft chapter? It's a craftonomy book, not a craftology book. This one is about the study of craft, not your fortune. Aww, I wanted to know my horoscope today. This place has been frozen for a few months now. I don't think it'd be up to date. You really like that sort of stuff, don't you, Isabeau? Yeah, I do. It's absolutely useless and has no basis in reality, but I like it when some letters tell me I'm gonna have a good day. You're protector craft, aren't you, Isabeau? People who use it are patient, honest, loyal, very gullible. That sure is me. You're very gullible. Bonnie, you're laughing, but aren't you also using protector craft? No. Yes, I do seem to remember this being the case, kiddo. No, it's not the same. I'm not gullible. You like being able to be near them and not have to contribute to the conversation. Being silent and surrounded by people you like is nice. Yeah, I'm not antisocial. I'm just, I observe socialness through osmosis. Wax stuck to the covers. Okay, from the candle maker. Instruction how to craft candles. Unlike normal candles, it seems crafted candles last longer and can change smells as time goes by. That's sweet. Build a candle making station. I have no idea what this smells like. Apples and cinnamon. Oh, Ezabo? Isabo? Isabo. I see. Well, I'm assuming there must be like an official pronunciation guide somewhere, which is what people were referencing. But yeah, sure. Okay, Isabo it is. Ilo Doodles, I didn't stipulate that. I'm not sure if it would let you simply die of natural causes or if you would keep coming back and dying. I mean, maybe. But yeah, it does sound like this is going to end up super depressing because if it is a curse in the sense that even a natural death would force you to go back to an earlier point in your timeline, then the problem with it is it means that your life is constrained to whatever your natural lifespan is. The names of the characters in Sadness are French. Yeah, the problem is I have very little knowledge of French pronunciation, so apologies, I will get things wrong, but I will try to learn and correct. Isabeau. Pie smell. Pie smell. Yes, lovely pie smell. Alright, well, we got a pair of glasses from there. Do you wonder if we should go back and save soon, just so we don't lose some of the XP that we got, but I'm sure it's fine. Papers. Seem to be various newspaper articles about the king. Papers. More papers about the king. Notes. The handwriting is so terrible you can barely read what's on it. Oh, sounds like my handwriting. Some rolled up papers. You unroll one. It's a bunch of sketches and landscapes. There are some weird things in this place. Like, weirdly specific things. Closet haphazardly filled with art notebooks and art supplies. And, oh, there's a crumpled pile of hand-drawn cards. Pick one? Yes. You pick a card at random. This card has a drawing of a man carrying 6 swords on a boat. How does the boat not sink? The bottom says 6 of swords. You got the drawn card. You put the card in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Sure. Tiny paintings. They must have been crafted to move, but they've been frozen in time. Alright, sparkly thing, what are you? A dresser with art books on top of it. Open the drawer. You found the broken egg key. The keychain dangling from it is shaped like an egg broken in half. You put the key in your pocket. You now know where the broken key egg is located. Sounds like keys will be in your future, huh? You should probably try to remember their location, just in case. You got a memory of keys. You will always remember this. When equipped, memory of keys helps you remember where keys are. When looking at a locked door, you'll get a sense of where its key is. Love that. If you've already found the key in a previous loop, you'll get directions as to where to go. Pretty useful if you're the forgetting type, huh? Pretty useful if you're the kind of person who's a streamer that is only playing this once a week. That's kind of how it's gonna go. Gray, imagine just dying over and over. Oh well, I feel a bit dead. Yeah, death becomes less scary when you already feel dead inside. Someone's drawer? What a weird place for a key. Definitely not a very king-like place, huh? That's pretty stupid of him. I'm not sure. Hiding keys in places like drawers isn't very king-like, yeah, but it means they're harder to find since it's not a very expected place. But thankfully, we have our good old Sif to help us find them. Thank you, Sifrin. Good job, Sifrin. Yay, good job. She claps sarcastically, which makes everyone join her enthusiastically. You take a bow. Heck yeah, I am prime key finder. The bed itself doesn't seem very comfy, but that pillow. Why does that pillow look so comfy? It has a strange shape though, doesn't it? Wait, that's not a pillow! That's a hat! Just like mine! What? You got the pillow hat. You give the pillow hat to Bonnie to equip later. A pillow hat? What? Hat so heavy it has to make you stronger. Boost attack. Both a pillow and a hat. Boosts attack. That's, yeah, from 96 to 102. Perfect. Have a pillow hat. Does it mean you can just nap wherever you want? Ooh, The paper is filled with sketches of naked people doing fun things. You look at them curiously. Oh! Oh my! Huh. Neat. Jemmy! I can't see what it is! Oh, no. Mirabelle hurriedly covers Bonnie's eyes and makes him take 2 steps back. But I want to see! No, it's not allowed. You're not allowed. Yeah, it's not for little ones, Boniface. Yep, can't let you do that, Bonbon. Bonnie's looking straight at you. Friend, can I look? Well, nah, definitely not. Oh. So it's really not allowed. Why did it take Sifrin saying it for you to realize? Friend, let me do things when you guys say no sometimes. But if even Friend says it's not allowed, then it must be something really not allowed. So I won't look. Well, good. Sifrin, what the crap did you let Bonnie do when we said no? Uh-oh. He let me drink some vodka once. What? Sifrin! Oh no. I don't really get why Erdele likes it though. It tasted just like boring water. Sorry. That sounds like an amazing practical joke to play on a kid, actually. It was. I mean, that's one way to get them to stop asking to have some of your drink. Minecraft was, I could stipulate that when you picked, you have to choose a quest to undertake, and the loop will end when you achieve the chosen goal. What quest would you choose? I would choose the quest to just live a wonderful life. Very boring quest. Yeah, it gave Benito water. It's just such a troll, and I love it. Could you not? Alright, let's deal with you. Lowering your defense is the same as raising everyone's attack. That's logical, right? We will heal you up. Would be nice to have everyone with a little bit more health, but... oh, that's fine. Wait, hang on. Yes, that's the one we want. Bonk. Critical! 930. Holy cow. That was one heck of a crit. Okay, round 2. Oh, it's the little guys again. These guys are dangerous. Yay. Let's speed everyone up. Kinda wanna let Mirabelle get a turn in if we can. Yep, good. Get your heal off so we don't die. Yep. That was gonna happen. Okay, we'll also do a defense boost. And hopefully we'll be safe. Right, let's... actually, I haven't examined these guys. Alright. Edley. Triplets. Cute. They must be different somehow. If we can catch a difference, it might become easier to find their weakness. Yeah, we figured that one out. I just did it wrong last time, so forgive me. Paper! Schwabam! Dead. Wait, what? How are you not dead? Well, let's just hit everyone. That'll do it. Okay, and you can also hit everyone. Ow. Okay, that was fine. And then you can also hit everyone. Body for the win! One down. God, I must be leaving them on like 1 health. Bonnie with the double kill! Bonnie is a champion. Not gonna lie. Hey, 500 XP. Sifrin's now level 46. I would love to know what kind of difference that made to my stats, but the game is not telling me. I'm assuming it made a difference. Probably like 1 point in various stats. Oh, okay, fine. Guess we'll deal with you as well. Please don't kill her. Okay, good. Right. Come on then. I know. Get yourself healed up. You're fine. Got nothing to worry about. Let you have another turn. Get him. Another crit. Jeez. She is not holding back. So let's use the save point back down here. Okay, good. The rock stays there. Hey, reaching out, you touch the light. Everyone was healed. Okay. Perfect. We can save there. Because, yeah, that said the experience has been recorded. That should mean the next time we come back here, at least we're slightly stronger. I will take that. Oh, there was a save point right there. I lied again. Stardust, listen, I forgot to explain something. As you know, you can save your progress here, but there's two things you might not know about recording your progress. Number one, those stars are all linked to a spot you can loop back to. So, right now, you can loop back to Dormont and to the first floor of the house. Number two, remember how you keep your experience and craft skills no matter what? But your party's progress is reset every time you loop. So, to make it easier for you, every time you save your progress, your party's craft skills and experience will be saved for this specific spot as well. So, your fighter is level 45 now, and when you record your progress in a second, he'll be level 45 again if you loop back here. And don't worry, if, for example, you had him recorded at level 52 before, but then he only gets to level 46 next time you save your progress here, his level will still be recorded as 52. No going back, he will stay strong. It's the same for the number of tonics and other battle items you're holding too. Alright, that's it from me, Stardust. Goodbye! So if you save your progress here, your friend's experience and skills will be recorded here as well. So if you loop back here, you won't have to keep fighting so they can be stronger. Okay. Towards the light. Everyone was healed. Friend's craft skills and experience have been recorded. Progress. Sure. I somehow missed that in the last play session. So that's nice to have. Hex, as far as you can remember, the pronunciations are Odile. Sifrin is Sifrin, Mirabelle and Bonnie are what you think, and Isabeau. Yeah. Okay, I'm probably going to forget them at some point, and I apologize in advance, but I'll do my best to remember. Not sure the pronunciation of Cabway has been confirmed, or at least I don't remember, but I've always said it as Cabway. Yeah, could be Cabway. Oh, he's trying to get to us. He can't, though. He's stuck. Good job, Bonnie. Just getting in the way. For some reason, Cabway sounds right to me. For some reason, I'm associating Odile with almost like a Japanese culture, so Kabue feels right to me. I don't know why. Can't fully explain it. Alright, cool, we'll deal with you. Another one. Yeah, Minecraft Wiz, I did notice that as well. Yeah, the character portrait turns staticky when heavily damaged. And the expression changes as well, which I think is a nice little touch. Alright, you die. We do a heal and then pass back the turn. That one. Because if she crits on her attack, it's just like so much damage. Jeez. Nice. Okay, so I think the half egg door was over this side somewhere. No, couldn't get past. I wasn't fast enough. Ow. Jeez. Guys really don't hold back. Alright, we'll have to do this one the hard way then. Okay, smash. Yeah, of course you get 2 hits in, don't you? Bonnie missed! No, Bonnie! Look, I appreciate that you tried. Take that. Okay. Carbway would probably be a better phonetic way to write what I meant. I see, yeah. Carbway. Nope, that's not the room I want. That was the weird lock. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Isabeau sees how you look. Pretty sure we've seen this special kind of Fogardian lock. Instead of a key, it needs specific words to open. Words, yes, da 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 da. You say this before? I can't. I can skip it. There we go. What's this room, though? Storage room. Saw Dormant's shopkeeper in there. Might know the open phrase for it if we had remembered to ask. Oh, well, too late now, right? I think I'm in the wrong spot. I remember seeing the half eggshell door somewhere, but I don't remember exactly where. We'll have to wander around for a bit. Did I find it in my first play session, which means it wouldn't have been to the right? Maybe. Holy mother of... Jeez. Okay, let's just rescue you from certain death. Holy moly. This guy's not messing around. Alright, well, let's hit you first. I think we're going to give you another turn. I know you can't do the same one again, but you can do some massive damage to that one. Go. Oh, lovely. You stop. I think that one's going to be worth doing. Beautiful. She got her revenge. Okay. So where was this door? It wasn't down here. I have to double check. I'm here, so I might as well take a look anyway. I don't think it was. No, that was just the little dead end room. Ah, can't get past you. Fine. It's XP, and XP's worthwhile. I don't like the fact that I'm already a little bit hurt. This feels like it's going to go... Please no. Okay, it's fine. I think we'll be alright. Let's... I was going to heal Sifrin, but actually... Odil's got less health, so... Yep. I think that might have been the right call. Fence up. Well, let's start dealing with them, huh? Come on, really? That's the game we're playing? Fine, well, this will kill it for sure. Okay. No, we want this one. The paper one's already dead, so no point using the other one. Ow. We can hopefully kill you. Yep, good. Oh, bunny with a pan. Misses. Boo. Ow. Oh, that hurt. Oh, no. Okay. How about we give your turn here in case you can heal? Can't heal yet. I want to be clever about this. We gotta do it in the next turn, so why don't we buff? I think someone might be able to pass their turn. Slow you down. I'll try to get another heal off before we exit the fight. Yes, cool. You can pass your turn. We can heal, and then Sifrin should be able to finish him off. Finish it off. Okay. Now it's rock pose, but yeah, could still do enough damage. There we go. Jeez. Hey. Isabeau's now level 46 and learned the craft skills so weak. And Odile leveled up as well. I've gotten stronger. Yep. You got the memory of so weak. You'll always remember this. When equipped, your fighter will be able to use so weak as a skill, even if he isn't at level 46. So weak is a skill that lowers one enemy's attack. Alright, I mean, that's useful. Do I need to... Because you can equip memories, right? Just when equipped learns the skill. Ah, I see. No, I'd rather you have the extra stats, to be honest. Also, I just saw that HP regen is a stat. Does everyone have that stat? Yes, they do. Okay, good to know. Right. Where is this door? Coming through. Mind me. Yep. Gotcha. Dodged. Haha. Can't touch this. Must have been back over this way somewhere and I just missed it. Wait, it wasn't the main door, was it? Am I dumb? Yes! Apparently the answer is yes. It was the main door and I just walked away from it. For everyone that was watching that's played this game before, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I was right here and then walked away. That must have been painful to watch. You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. Okay. Progress. Is there going to be another trap here? Sure is a pillar. That sure is a pillar. This room looks very much like the other one did. Oh! A sadness! Seems to be guarding the rest of the house from us. It feels strong. Stronger than those we've seen so far. Get ready, everyone. Alright. Combat!
Big ball head.
Big ball head. Wait, something's happening. Oh, he's gonna change style and weakness, isn't he? Something appeared for a second on the big ball head. That was a rock sign? Does it mean something? We can probably assume that's its current craft type. If you need help, Siffrin, let me know and I'll analyze this enemy. Oh god, he's fast. Calamity, yep. That sounds about right. Well, we are gonna need to speed on up and heal instantly. I wonder if the game is balanced around the fact that you can heal in your first turn and therefore pretty much always gets a hit off straight away to make you have to spend your heal instantly. Because if so, like, that's kind of an interesting way of doing it. Ooh, that could be useful. Do we boost defense? No, we'll lower its attack. Isabel looks so cute and fragile. Okay, what's the examine text?
It showed a rock symbol, so it's rock type now.
I'm not sure rock and scissors attacks will work. Paper attacks it is! This might be a good opportunity to build up jackpot points, everyone. Let's use the same craft type 5 times in a row. Well, we'll work on it. But I'm actually just going to debuff it to begin with. We'll come back to that. This guy needs to be slowed down. Alright, let's pass turn back to Odile though. So we can use paper 3. Twabam! Ooh, good hit. Well, no point now, it's changed to paper type. Ooh, encouragement. Love to see it. Okay, so it's changed to paper type, so we want scissors. No, did I misread that? That wasn't weak. Did it change to scissors? Well, I'm dumb. If it wasn't weak, then it must have. Smash. No. It's... Wait, immune? So it must be paper type. Yeah. It's just not weak to it. Ah. Okay. Okay. There's something weird going on here. I might just be stupid. But it could be. It's worth giving a turn? Not yet. Let's... What to do. I'm going to give you my turn. But I'm going to examine again first. Hang on. Okay. What's going on here?
Showed a paper symbol.
So it is paper.
So it's a paper type now.
I'm not sure paper and rock attacks will work. Scissors attacks it is. Okay, so I was right, but it's not giving a weakness effect. Okay. Scissors it is. Boom. We can do plenty of scissors ones. You say a funny catchphrase. Yeah, we got it. Bonnie in and misses. Boo. Okay. Get in an extra hit there. Just need one more lot of scissors and we've got the jackpot, which she can't do. That's fine. Use it as a chance just to use up the heal. Can't give your turn away, so do a defense boost instead. Don't want to ruin the combo. You also can't do it. You're going to guard. Different. Does a regular attack count? Yes, it does. Cool, we got it. Get him. Scissor attack. Ooh, chunky damage. Love to see it. Okay. What I missed there? It's so funny Odile encourages jackpot points in this fight. I swear it always changes before anyone can pull one off. Well, I got it. Just. I'm pretty sure it was about to change its type again on like the next turn or something. Belle, how you doing? Doth thou remember the Alamo? I can never forget the Alamo, but be very careful talking about the Alamo because it might get you timed out around here. You gotta watch out for that one. Alright, well, let's keep doing some damage. We go for... Let's lower your attack. I like that they've actually found a way of working more debuffs and things into the gameplay. Okay, it's changed to scissors. I gotta remember that now. Because many RPG games that I play, I very rarely use buffing and debuffing abilities simply because your time's generally better spent just hitting the enemy. There's exceptions to this, but the vast majority of games, they just feel like nice to have effects if you're playing on a really hard difficulty rather than just normal mode. Here though, because your attacks are limited and you're encouraged to use special abilities because there's no depletable resource like MP, it actually makes sense. Like, you only use a basic attack if you are out of other options and have nothing to use. So here I'm actually like, yeah, I want to use the buff and debuff effects because it's better than a standard attack. Swag Messiah, what up? How you doing? Belle, what's wrong with the Alamo? I think the list of what's right with the Alamo is shorter, but we're not going to get into that. All right. The Alamo was a long time ago. We don't need to bring up ancient history. All right. Yeah, let's get back to buffs. We need some rock attacks now. Hey, Odile. Smack him. Beautiful. We don't need that, so you're going to guard for this turn. Right. Perfect. Now we're getting somewhere. Different. Turn it up. Give Isabeau another turn. Use kaboom! Okay. We might be able to get enough rock attacks off in time. We don't have one, but we can just buff attack. Beautiful. Sifrin can't do anything that turn, so we'll just guard, because I don't want to use scissors by accident. Another 2 turns before we can do it, so we'll use just a slow. Buy ourselves some more time. Smash again. Hiya. Okay, thank you for the encouragement. Ow. That's fine, that's fine. Let's give Isabeau another turn. Can't use either of those, so we'll just punch. And that gives us a rock combo and a crit! Heck yeah! Ooh, chunky. Alright, let's... Oh, we don't even need to heal because that healed everyone up. I always forget that that's a side effect of doing it. It's so worthwhile. Okay. Still can't use a rock attack. That's fine. You're going to have to just guard as well. How about Sifrin? What can you do? Speed up. There we go. That's more like it. Still no need for that. Just hang in there. Who's got a punch? Sadness changes craft type. I was not looking. I didn't see anything. You're darn right. Looks like you have to figure out its type based on how it attacks. And Bunny missed. That's fine. What we will do is make it Odil's turn and examine it. It's not advertising its new craft type anymore. Sounds like we'll have to try stuff out and see what his... Okay, fine. I thought I would be clever and do it that way. I doubt it's still rock, so I think it's going to be a 50-50 between scissors and paper that we need to use. Let's go for scissors. Yeah, that did it. We got lucky on that one. We should be able to heal, and then we'll be able to finish it off. Let's go... Your turn to Sifrin. And knife to meet you. Boom! With a crit. Always get a crit when you don't need to crit. Oh, and Stella is now just laying on the floor. 6,000 XP received. Sifrin's now level 47. Mirabelle's now level 46. Holy cow. We did it! Victory! Alright, let's keep moving. Or I go back and we save. Or we don't go back and save, and we keep going forward. Something's keeping you from going back. There's no turning back now. You have to press onwards. Well, fine, if you insist. I wish I had a choice not to. Dog, has never been so over my hype for Elder Scrolls 6. Why are you saying your hype's over? I mean, to be fair, the hype went from, like, when it's announced, it's just been linearly decreasing ever since then. I'm still looking forward to whenever the Elder Scrolls 6 finally releases, but I also won't be surprised if it is utter garbage when it does release, because it's been in development hell. I am yet to hear of a game that has been in development for 10 plus years and actually turned out to be good. And I don't mean like mediocre or average. I mean actually good. Can anyone give me an example? A game that was in development hell and actually turned out to be decent? I don't think so. The lead design for the Elder Scrolls left Bethesda. See, the interesting thing about this is, to me, that doesn't make me go, the Elder Scrolls 6 isn't going to be worth playing because the lead dev's gone. No, what that says to me is, watch where that person goes because their next game is going to be good. Like, whatever studio they join or decide to found, you're going to want to actually pay attention. Hightower so far is pretty good. Fair, that one has been in development for a while, but my understanding is that they've actually gone backwards almost with the code that they're using. I may have misunderstood that. They could have delayed Silksong for 3 more years to get the record. They could have. Hightower was a bit of a weird one though, but I'll give that to you. Although it does seem there's a lot of hype built up around it. It's definitely, I would not say a polished game, and it's still early access. So maybe we'll need to revisit it when it is officially released and see if it qualifies as being good. I mean, you could make that argument for Minecraft as well. Technically, that was in alphas and betas for a long time. Swag Messiah, Duke Nukem Forever. No, sorry, we're talking about good games, not just ones that were in development hell and should have stayed there. How long was Silksong in development for? I still haven't played it yet. I need to. This room feels different than the others, doesn't it? It's missing the threatening pressure the rest of the house has. Shall we take a little break then? No, we should keep going and... what was that? I think I'm hungry. My time! My time! My time to be the leader! Why? Because it's next time, baby!
Snacks are important to keep hunger away and keep morale up. I learned that because I'm a growing kid.
That sure is true.
But do we have time to...
Mira, let's take a break, alright? Even people blessed by the change god like you need to take a break sometimes.
Alright. Alright. You guys stay here. I'll get some snacks ready.
Okay, snack leader.
Oh, I remembered something. Isabeau, heads or tails?
Tails.
Odile takes a coin from her pocket and flips it in the air. Flip, 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 flip. It fell on tails.
Huh. I lost. Yay! What do I win?
Sweet taste of victory and nothing else.
I don't even get a congrats. Wow, madam. I thought we were friends.
We're not friends. We're associates.
Not companions?
Colleagues. Allies at best.
Not even soulmates? You're steering this in the wrong direction, buddy.
Can't believe you've gone down to being an acquaintance now.
No!
What was the coin flip about, madam? Ah, well, I asked the favor tree to make me win my next coin flip. Huh? Such a silly favor. Purely for scientific reasons. I was wondering whether this favor tree business had any truth to it. As we can see, it doesn't. Oh.
Well.
Eh.
But Madame Odile didn't put any thought or hope into a favor, so why would it come true, right? If you want something to come true, it definitely will.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Good save. Good save, Isa. Eh. That's right. Bonnie probably wished for their sister to be okay, didn't they? Okay, who wants snacks? I have snacks! Today, I have many snacks at your disposal. I have some plantain chips. Ooh, did you use the last of those not bananas to make them? Yes, yes I did. Crunchy, delicious, and full of potassium. That's plantain chips. You all clap. Second snack is some boring but delicious cookies. Cookies.
Great sales pitch, Bonbon. Boring but delicious. Cookies, the taste of home.
What kind of home is boring but delicious? You're weird. And for our third and final snack, we are proud to present, some, oginiri. Onigiri. Orinigi. Onigiri. Onion giri.
You messed that one up on purpose.
Yes! I have some onigiris for everyone.
One of those carb one rice bowls, right?
Yeah, rice. I love rice.
You and every other kid on this planet, Bonaface.
Mm.
Lord, her expressions are the best.
Choose. Choose which one you want. Don't worry, I have enough for everyone.
You'd like... Which would I go for? You know what? I'd actually go for the plantain chips. Those sound interesting. Healthy, crunchy, nice light snack.
There, you go!
Bunny hands out a few handfuls of plantain chips. Crunch, crunch. They're not bananas, but they're just as good.
So, do you all like it? Did I do a good job as a snack leader?
You absently nod. Yeah, this is good. Uh-oh. You say very loudly, "Thank you, snack leader, for this delicious meal."
Oh, this is so good! Thank you, Bunny.
So good, Bonbon. I feel refreshed, invigorated, and alive.
Deal.
Going on. Good food. Yummy, yum, yum.
Yes!
You got a memory of snacks. You'll always remember this. You're darn right I will. When equipped, memory of snacks makes the kid more likely to heal during battle. That sounds very useful. After eating the snacks, everyone's health has been restored. I mean, we were already actually on full health, I think. Huh. Hex, you can also flip the coin in your souvenirs menu. That is very cool. Duke Nukem Forever is so heat. What makes you say that? It's been critically panned and is regarded as one of the worst games of all time. I'd love to know why you think it's incredible. Isla, you've had plantain chips before. They taste odd, but not bad. I think I've had them as a snack in a restaurant I went to a few years ago. They are similar to like dried banana chips, but I found they were less flavorful, a little bit more fibrous. They were tasty. It's just something that unless you grow up in the right part of the world or have access to them, you're unlikely to get exposed to them. All right, good way to start things off though. So let's give that memory to Bonnie. Bonnie's more likely to attack. I would rather have heals. That's going to be useful. So I love that. I think, yeah, Bonnie's received 3 pieces of new equipment. No one else has yet. The game is favoring Bonnie, which is hilarious to me. All right. That's stupid. We can't be friends. That'd be like being friends with your mom or your sister. So then, you're, I don't know. Is that how it works? Okay. Huh. I hope everyone's alright. People in Dormont? Yeah, but the King's curse probably got to them already. It was so close when we arrived a few days ago. Even if we decided to go back, there'd be nothing to come back to. So all we can do now is... Tell me a joke, Siffrin, please, to get my mind off things. Joke. I had a meeting with a plum today. A plum? Like the fruit? Yes, that meeting was... Oh, let me guess. Was it a very fruitful meeting? Oh, no. Was that it? There's nothing quite like the pressure of being put on the spot to tell a joke straight away. I think my favorite one, weirdly enough along similar lines, is every time I go down to the gym, I make sure to take a banana with me, because otherwise it would be a fruitless exercise. It's just so terrible. Taisano, how you doing? Good to see you, Ty. Wait, Mirabelle looks like Steven from Steven Universe. There's definitely a similarity there. I've not seen the show, but I'm familiar enough with the character designs. There's definitely some similarities there. Sorry for stealing your joke. This is the worst thing that could ever happen to you. Who are you? If you are not the funny jokes pun person. Yeah, you always have to have someone in the group that's the comedian. Hey, Sif. Let me guess, you're still hungry? I can see it on your face. Want half this cookie? Isabeau waves his last cookie at you. Yes. Nah, it's fine. I love that. Contradicting things that force you to say something you don't really want to. Okay, let's try that again. And this time you say, yes please, Mr. Amazing, Wonderful, Funny Buff, Isabeau. I ask again, would you like half of this cookie? Yes please, Mr. Amazing, Wonderful, Funny Buff, Isabeau. Of course, here you go. Isabeau gave you half his cookie. Chomp. Thank you? No problem. If I didn't make Bonnie upset earlier. We both look Bonnie's way. Bonnie is stuffing their cheeks happily. Never mind. Yeah, no, you're good. We figured it out. Alright, everyone's healed. Let's use this as a save point. Boom. We are making progress. Ty's good. Can listen to the stream in the background. No worries. I've always said I'm very happy being second or even third monitor content for people. There is nothing wrong with that. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. All right, let's go. I mean, at the end of the day, I just appreciate you all being here and hanging out. It's just enjoyable to have people to chit chat with and bounce ideas off as we play. I am still waiting for this game to take an incredibly dark turn, and I feel like we're probably not far away from it now. Why does this look the same as where we just were? Gate is locked, keyhole shaped like a hand in the scissors position. There's also a note stuck on the gate.
The key is locked in the trap building room. The key is located in the trap building room. The king is leaving notes now? Leaving... Wow, I knew I'd stumble over words, but I didn't think it'd be that bad. The king's leaving notes now? You must be forgetful. What an idiot. Hey, it happens. We have our own little forgetful one with us, don't we? It's me. Everyone looks at you. I was meaning like myself, the person, not Sif, but that works. The way you voice act the characters and the overall whimsy reminds me of the 2015 Undertale playthroughs. I mean, it's classic throwback. Adding silly voices to things just helps bring them to life and gives a bit more personality, as long as I can remember what the voices sound like. It makes it more lighthearted and more interesting to listen to than just the same voice all the way through for a playthrough. It's okay, Sifrin. We'll remember things for you. You have many other talents, I'm sure. Not sure it helps, Mira. It's fine. I know my strengths and weaknesses. Fine, we'll kill you. Let's work through this. Also love that the achievement text in the bottom right has gotten frozen there. It's been there for a while. I can't fix it. Oh, hang on, there we go. That did it. Oh, cool. No, now the rest of the overlay is stuck. I don't know if you guys can see that on screen, but my mouse is making the overlay appear. That's unique. Hang on, I think I need a alt tab for a sec. Yeah, there we go. That cleaned it up. Okay, that's so bizarre. I think that's just an RPG fix, an RPG bug, RPG maker bug. It really does. Pinnacle of watching RPGs is the silly voices. Good to know. All right, we've not seen one of these guys before. What do you do? And should I be scared of you? Probably. Guessing you're scissors given the little hand symbol you're doing. Let's make up some time. Back, please, and thank you. All right, with your scissors, I'm gonna punch you. Boom. Good start, good start. Let's follow that up with more of the same. Okay, and with a bit of luck, we'll actually just finish it off. Yeah. Breathe in and out. 300 XP received. It's been doing that since release. It's so funny. I feel it's an engine problem rather than a problem with the game itself, so it probably isn't going to get fixed anytime soon. All right, left-hand side first. Let's go. Huh? I can feel someone in the distance. Someone over there. Someone? Please, let's go. Oh, that doesn't look good. Ah! Is that someone from the house? They've been frozen by the king's curse. That's another housemaiden. She often helped me with chores. Can't believe she's... What was she like? Tell us a bit about her. Oh, she started working at the house before me, so she often had to teach me how to do basic things. Like what? Like how to cut veggies without cutting my fingers too? Belle! I know how to do it now. You go, meow, meow, cat's paw, can't cut my fingies now. Cute. What? Cute? It's cute, right? That's how I remember. She taught me how to do it. You had to sing a song to remind yourself not to cut your fingers? I thought, do you have no sense of self-preservation? Do you not see a sharp implement and go, I should keep this away from my vulnerable little fingies? That's concerning. Is this why you're so keen to throw yourself into danger? And she always helped bandage my hands after I hurt myself. Shaking her head, telling me to be more careful next time. Why do we let you use a sword? Oh, right. You've got a rapier. There's one point on it. It's not a bladed sword. It's a pointed sword. So, you know what? That's fine. We can trust you with a rapier. It's just a big needle. She was such a nice person. She never hurt anyone. The king Why would the king do this? I didn't even do anything to save her. She's been under the curse for too long. I can't reverse it. So... Rebel. King is... The king is powering the curse, so if we manage to beat him, everyone should go back to normal. But every new floor, the sadnesses are getting strong. At some point, we might end up being frozen in time ourselves. If it happens... I don't have the power to save everyone from being frozen yet, but I'm close. I'm close to getting it. I swear. Sounds like you should fight some sadnesses and get some experience to make sure Mirabelle can protect you during battle. Hey, Stardust! And just like your researcher said, the sadnesses are getting stronger. Some of them have the same power as the king, the power to freeze you in time. Your house maiden is immune to such attacks, but if you're frozen in time, you won't be able to act. If everyone is frozen in time and your house maiden is out cold, you lose. So, if someone is frozen, make sure to use her lovely moving cure skill, okay? Okay, bye! Well, when she learns the skill, of course. Make sure to level her up a bit, huh? Okay, that's concerning. Do I need to go back and fight other things? Because if these guys have the stop time effect, we're going to be in trouble. It's obviously warning me about it because it's coming soon. Alright, you're another scissors guy, so let's just speed everyone up. Get yourself healed, you'll be fine. Okay. Get him. Be fine. I hope. Oh. Well, that combination works. Nothing to fear. Yay! Isabeau's now level 47. Odile now level 47. Heck yeah. I do appreciate we don't have to start off from level 1. From what you've seen, you're pretty close to leveling up. I think a few more fights should do the trick. Well, let's just hope one of the fights isn't against one of the ones that can freeze me in time. That might be bad. Hello! Alright. Well, guess the game is basically telling us, go and just grind a little bit. It'll be fine. Okay. The joy of an RPG, there needs to be a little bit of level grinding, doesn't there? Ooh, critical hit! Get wrecked! Okay. 300 XP. I mean, yeah, everyone's leveled up, I think. Where are we? Profile. Mirabelle. Stats. Oh, 615 XP until she levels up, so hopefully it's right there. I guess we'll find out. Ooh, okay. Like a florist's room? Okay. Frozen flowers. They smell like flowers. Well, I mean, I'm kind of grateful for that. The closet's filled with gardening supplies. And you got the gardening scissors. You put the gardening scissors in your pocket to equip later. That literally a weapon for me? Yes. Not that easy to wield. Cuts everything. So they're just scissors, not necessarily garden scissors then, because that's very specific. Boost attack, lowers attack speed. It's an overall stat increase though. We lose 10 attack speed to gain 15 attack, so we're gonna go with it. I don't think I've got anything else. Ooh, okay, that might be useful now. Lowers attack, defense, attack speed, luck, but a decent boost to health. Could be worthwhile. Don't think I need to worry about it just yet. But also, with that giving +5 per loop, is there somewhere I can see how many loops we've done? Not sure. But that makes me wonder if I could go back to that starting room and just keep getting myself crushed by a boulder until it gives like +500 HP. Like, because that's a loop every time. I'm not just reloading the last save. So technically I could do that. It would be dumb as hell, but you could do that. Someone frozen in time. Oh, that's one of the house's cooks. She was in the gardening class with me. She was taking the class to learn how to grow tasty vegetables. You can see how many loops you have done when you die, or you can check the stats on that and divide by 5. Yeah, that makes sense. Once she said she needed some help breaking apart a turnip she grew to make it into a soup, so we told her to bring it to class and we'd all help her. And next class, she brought the biggest turnip I've ever seen. She had trouble even fitting it through the door. We spent the entire class trying to cut it. It was that big. How was the turnip? Oh, it tasted awful. But since she's a cook and really particular about taste, we had to act as if it was delicious. Thank change I was taking an acting class too. How many classes were you taking? Very big plants and some tonics. Room is a mess. 2 super sour tonics and 1 sweet tonic. Given to Bonnie for safekeeping. Heck yeah. Wow, there is no place to pass through with everyone following you. You try your best to pass through the tight space between your allies, the tables, and the wall. Completely unnecessary, I love it. Look healthy. Whoever took care of them before they got frozen did a good job. Tiny dying plant. This plant looks like it's dying. It looks so pathetic. Very sad. Very mistreated. Who would do this? It's mine. I was taking a gardening class before the king attacked. Oops. Crap! Crap! Everyone's very apologetic. Types of soil. Okay, doesn't appear to be anything else in here to grab, but we did get a new weapon, so we will take that. Alright, come here. Let's keep fighting. Good luck with the Wordle, Grey. Hope it goes well. Detress attacks. Alright, makeup time. Go, get yourself. Nope, healed the wrong person. My bad. Never mind. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Yay. That. Oh. You got. Oh, because my attack speed's slower, so I didn't get in time. Oh, it's fine. We're slowed, not stopped, so we'll take that. Fuke! Also forgot to mention, caught the live stream afterwards, Graeldon. I am so sorry that the match 3 game kicked your butt. That match 3 game really kicked my butt. That was, not gonna lie, a little bit humiliating, humbling. It was humbling. Made me realize that doesn't matter how good I think I am at video games, I've still got a long way to go. Alright, that was another 300 XP, so maybe 2 more fights and we should have the level up. Hopefully I don't need it in this room. Wait! Sorry, Siffrin. It's just over there. That's the head housemaiden's office. The head housemaiden, huh? Someone like her definitely has some good stuff, right? Like keys, like snacks, like information. Oh, let's go then. You follow along. Okay, yeah, this room looks important. Pile of papers. Take one at random. It's a lovely, cheesy, mushy love letter from someone named Claude. Okay, well that wasn't the important thing I needed to get then. Paper and ink. On the paper you can see a spreadsheet of some kind. There's 2 columns, one filled with names, while the other only has 1 or 2. The first full column is titled Save Vogard. The second, near empty column, is titled Other. What would this be about? Here's odd. Notes about the king. The head housemaiden must have been looking for more information about him. You even call the king the king? Vogard isn't a monarchy. Isn't king just a title he chose? Yeah, but he chose it. Calling him something else would be rude? Yeah, that's just basic manners. Vogard's so weird. So not actually a monarch then, just a self-proclaimed king. A closet. It's full of boring administrative papers. Alright, what's on the desk? Most of this side of the desk is taken by a single massive drawer. Whoa. It's completely stuffed full. You start looking through it while everyone talks. So this is the office of the head housemaiden of the House of Dormont. She's wonderful. She manages the house and makes sure everyone is happy and fulfilled. She organizes a lot of events too. She's also a great crafter. She always creates wonderful items that makes everyone's lives easier. She taught me so much. Most of the craft skills I know, I learned from her. She was the one, wasn't she? The one who was supposed to... Yes. She's the one who was supposed to defeat the king. But the king was too strong and attacked out of nowhere, and now I don't know what happened to her. When I fled the house, the king might have already... don't worry, Mira. If she's that strong, I'm sure we'll find her safe and sound eventually. Yeah. Positive. Stay positive. The drawer was full of notes and boring administrative papers. No key. But why is it shining then? I should look elsewhere. Okay, nothing important here. Frozen flowers. They smell like flowers. Okay. Oh, I, at random, grabbed the same letter. Got it. The bookcase is filled with books about various subjects. Also, I kind of like that fourth wall break. That's pretty good. Fuchs bad at games, back to FDL. If you're bad at games, good luck with FDL. That took me so many attempts to beat, but was definitely worth it. That's such a cool freaking game. Various boring subjects. You leave the bookcase alone. Okay. Anything on this side? Nope. All the same. Gotcha. Artist drawings of a tall, bright woman. Statue of the Change God has been destroyed. Change ornament. Another change ornament. Something here. Saw the spreadsheet. 2 columns, one with names. I think it's 1 or 2. First column is called Save Fogard. Isn't that making a list of people who could save Fogard? No, I didn't mean to read that twice. But also, it's just boring admin. There'll be something here, right? Nothing important there. Why? Is there a specific angle that I'm meant to look at this from? Saw this, I can't skip it. So many lines of dialogue. There's some drawers you can look at on the other side. Look about this side. That's just drawer, nothing important there. Yeah, okay. Well, that appears to be a whole lot of nothing. It's going to be like a secret drawer that we just don't know about yet, and therefore I can't get it until I come back later. Alright. Well. Oh! Ooh. There was nothing important in there, right? So this is fine. What a waste of time. At least we didn't get squashed, though. Thanks, Greg. Appreciate that. Hello over on the over on Twitch. All right. Battle start. This guy looks different. Same kind of enemy, but he's a paper one instead. So that just works for me. Let's lower your defense. Okay. We'll use your turn to heal because we can always pass the turn back. Like this. Shwaboo! Get him with the Jolly Round Rondo. Nice. Ah, boo. Really didn't have to. Funny! Oh, double hit! Incredible. Breathe in and out. 300 XP received. Gray, I think you've definitely got the highest streak over on Twitch. You're gonna have to see how long you can keep that one for. Well, that didn't sound good. That door sure is locked. Yep. Sucks. Mirabelle, any idea where the key for this would be? I'm not sure. Oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. I remember the key. The key is in the head housemaiden's office in her desk drawer. What? How did you miss it? Uh-oh. I'm sorry. I should have remembered. Why didn't I remember? Hey, don't worry about it, Mira. Yeah, we're not to blame here. If anything, it's Sifrin's job to look out for things, so... Hey, Ty, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm on Twitch. I've been on Twitch for like nearly a year now. The question is it worth it? And the answer is not really, but it's fine. It's actually, you know, it's fine streaming. Like a dual stream is kind of a question of why not at the end of the day. I don't think the Twitch follow count is ever going to get anywhere near the same counts that we have over on the YouTube, but I know some people prefer one platform over the other, so it's just easier to stream to both and reach a wider audience. If you also watch on Twitch, you have indeed. I know some people prefer one platform over the other for functionality. I think Twitch has a little bit more integration for if you're wanting to interact with your audience live through various features. YouTube is easier integration for how memberships work and just ease of getting up and running, I think. So honestly, I just appreciate that I can dual stream to both so I don't have to make a choice about which one to use. Certainly makes things easier. Yeah, you're not to blame here. If anything, it's Sifrin's job to look out for things, so... Hey, can we break it down? Looks really solid. And the fact it's frozen in time doesn't help. So... are we stuck? Well, we could keep exploring this floor, but I'm pretty sure the key for this door was in the office. If we can't access it, what should we do? You could loop back to before the room collapsed, couldn't you? And explore the admin room more? You could also stay here, but I don't think there's any point. Hey, Stardust! Sorry to interrupt, but I'm here in your head to beam you some amazing advice. See this little icon in the top right? This is a helpful little icon to inform you that you are stuck in time. No matter what, you won't be able to progress any farther in the house in this loop. Only thing you can do is to find a way to loop back. Whoopsies! Say though, didn't you see some tears on the way there? They might do the trick if you need to loop back easily. Come say hi sometime. I'm so lonely. Do you feel sorry for me yet? Okay, good to know that we'll need to do that, but I do want some other things first. Like more XP. But I figure if we can level up, we can find a spot we can save, and then we can do the loop. There's 2 enemies here. Interesting. Okay. Let's do some buffs to start with. Ah! Ooh! Ooh! Ow! Oh no. Okay. Let's get you back up. That's concerning. Let's raise everyone's defense. Okay. What are we looking at here? I don't like this. Yeah. Defeating someone who's only trying to protect someone else doesn't feel very... They are still attacking us, you know. If it makes you feel better, even if we break the remnants apart, they'll come back together eventually. And happily kill us with no remorse. Let's focus on the one we can attack right now. Alright. Sure. We're going to want some paper on that then. Yeah, there's a little one hiding in there, which is a pretty cool way of doing things. Alright. Devil cries out. Oh, okay. That's the frozen in time thing that is going to be very problematic in a moment. Oh dear. What are we going to do about this? You've got a paper attack. Let's give you an extra turn. Okay. We need to kill this thing quickly. Which means I can't use the slow move either. Be the best thing to do here. Rock is going to do more damage than Scissors will, so let's get in for it. Oh! Sifrin's down! Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay. Oh, we can't heal yet, so we're going to take that one down. Devil's now vulnerable. Good. Okay. But what type are you? I don't know. Let's give you a turn. Heal yourself so you don't just die. Just cried, okay. Bonnie for the win! Is it gonna respawn an enemy? Let's get buffed and then we can hopefully do something. Smash! Oh, thank God. Okay. Mirabelle's now level 47, learn the craft skill, lovely moving cure. Just what we needed. Mirabelle just learned a new skill. Oh, think change. I'll be able to help out more. You got the memory of lovely moving cure. You'll always remember this. When equipped, Housemaiden will be able to use lovely moving cure as a skill even if she isn't at level 47. Lovely moving cure is a skill that cures frozen for one ally. Very useful that she knows this. No kidding. Okay, so if you do get knocked out when you exit combat, you come back with a minimal amount of HP. I am just glad to be alive. Well, let's see if we can get back to a save point without further incident. On that side, we can go around. That was the closest to death in combat I think we've ever been. Save point. There we go. Reach towards the light. Everyone is healed. Yay. Alright, save progress. Good. Now we know at this checkpoint we'll have that ability unlocked. Now, they said there's no point going to the right, but I'm going to go to the right because if there's an item or equipment, we can take that with us. So even if we can't progress properly, we still might be able to get something that's useful. Have a look around, shall we? Various school supplies. Various school supplies. Frozen flowers. They smell like flowers. School books, mathematics, geography, crafting, art, sewing, cooking. More school books. More of the same. Gotcha. What's on the board? A board with some doodles in the corner. Oh, it's a nice classroom, isn't it? I wonder what classes were taught here. I have bad memories of this classroom. Why? Did you have a bad class in this room, Belle? No, not... I gave a class here not too long before the king attacked. You're a teacher? You never said. No, it was just one lecture. The head housemaiden, she said it would be good for me to give a lecture. Lecture on... I'm well known in Dormont's house for being the housemaiden who has taken the most classes. Taken the most classes? Like, as a student? How many is that? Since I came to live here, I think I registered for a little more than 150 classes. What? Mirabelle? You went to school that long? So she wanted me to do a lecture on what taking all those classes taught me. And should we drop it? Yes, please. Evidently did a lot of classes and did not learn very much. A note stuck to the wall. It says, no snack eating in this room. Out of the corner of your eye, you see Bunny jump on an apple. I'm not surprised. Statue of the Change God has been destroyed. Interesting that the king who was representing this change god, this change religion, has destroyed anything relating to change. Oh, I guess given that they've frozen everything in time, it does kind of make sense. They've very much gone off the deep end, haven't they? Books about random things. There's a book about something called bonding earrings. I wonder what that's about, but not enough to pick up the book. Oh, come on. We wouldn't want to learn about bonding earrings to take back to the person in town that wants an opinion on what earrings to make. That's going to be important later for sure. Part of students' papers. Part of students' papers. A list of students' names for a month-long class. Some of the students have more than their first and last name listed. Huh. This student has 1, 2, 5 names? This is a Vogardian practice, as I recall. Having more than one name? Yeah! A lot of Vogardians have more than one name. Usually it's one masculine name, one feminine name, and a free one for good measure. But some parents just go wild and give more than that. I had a coworker with 10 names. The many names represent our capacity for change, our power to evolve, to become someone new at a moment's notice. And if you decide to change genders or become someone different than who you were before, you already have a name ready to pick out. This is lovely, actually. How Vogard's goal of change goes even as names. I have another name too, so I feel a little closer to Vogard at this moment. You do? I want to know! I want to know! I'm curious as well, if that's okay. If you tell me yours, I might. Unless that's frowned upon? Not really frowned upon, but some people might keep it a secret for personal reasons. That's why not everyone on the student list wrote down every name, see? I wouldn't mind telling you though, Madam Odile. I'd tell you, but I forgot mine. My sister is the one who remembers. I'm gonna pass. I want to keep them secret. Because if I do change again, I don't want you to already know how to call me. I want it to be a surprise. Oh. Of course. Then, let us keep our name secret for a little while longer. The card is so weird. I think that's kind of cool. I think that's a very lovely touch and a way to think about change over time. Be prepared for anything. Like this monster! Which, holy cow, the enemy designs in this are pretty cool. Very strange and abstract things to look at. I like it. Alright, at least everyone is, you know, alive at the moment. Let's just heal up that damage. So, you might be a rock type? I guess? What do I want to do? Let's... yeah. Just lower your attack. Why not? Let's test the theory. Actually, we can examine it. We've not seen this one before. This one's kind of cute. Is it? I think it looks frightening. Oh, it's cute. I'm with Madame Odile on this one. Creepy. Sif? Tiebreaker? Cute, creepy, cute, creepy, cute, cute, creepy. I think it's kind of like it's got a shell with like eyes on it and there's a little thing just hiding behind it. I think it's kind of cute. Yes! We win. It's so inconsequential, but it's fun. Paper, go! Yes, perfect. That was its weakness. You for slowing us down. Get him, Bonnie. Critical! Dang. That did so much damage. Let's give you a turn, because you have a paper attack. Artsy Silent Burst! Everyone knows the skill only works if you actually say the name of it. Alright, what's in here? Sadness! Another weird one. Like the one that gave us the crest? Wait, Burnerface? What do you mean by weird? No time, madam! Let's get ready! No, I mean, that looks weird to me. I agree. Hard agree. Ow. Okay, not the worst. Okay. Haste is always one of the best moves you could have. Yeah, we'll use the heal and then we'll do the buff on the next turn. We don't know what type this thing is yet. Okay. Zabun! This one? Is it just me or is there something weird about it? It seems a little stronger than the sadnesses we've seen so far. And it's not showing its hands. It's crabbing annoying! We could observe its attacks or look at it carefully when we hit it. Yep, we're gonna have to experiment. Alright. Go, scissors! Okay, I think that must mean it is scissor type. So we want rock. Seems to make sense. Let's test that theory. Go, Isabeau. Have another turn and try to smash it. Yeah, there we go. Rock type indeed. Thank you for the encouragement. Let's boost some attack. Buffs for days. Okay, no point doing that. We Would just land a hit, but that we might actually want to go for a combo on this one. Okay. Kaboom! 375 on that. Okay. We don't have a rock type one. That's fine. We can give another turn there. Alright, how much does your regular attack do? 500. Okay, so the regular attack does more damage than the AoE move does. Gotta remember that. Bonnie coming in for the kill. Yeah, there we go. Breathe in and out. 1100 XP. Beautiful. Got a star crest. Put the star crest in your pocket. Hey, another crest. We should be careful about where we use this one. Barrel's full of water. Says on the side, do not shake. I want to shake it. Okay. Barrel full of water. The note on the wall, it says, stop eating nuts directly from the barrels. But I'm snacky. I have to fulfill the snacky craves. Well, that was fun. Door is locked. Keyhole shaped like a hand in the paper position. Well, alright, I guess that's all we can do here then. So it's going to be time for us to go. Once we deal with this thing. Please don't hit Odile. Okay, that's fine. We will be fine. Great, keep forgetting to put your glasses on. I mean, I would have thought that would be instantly noticeable that something was wrong. Also, I love how Odile has like this air of superiority in combat where she's looking down on the enemies, like Freerin style. Like, ugh, you're not even worth my time, until she's hurt, and then she's like, alright, we're getting serious now. Sure. You can just not hit as hard anymore. That would be great, and we're going to slow you down as well. And then we'll start slapping you with a frying pan, or technically with a wok, I guess. We want paper, so here, Odile, have another turn. And get him with that paper. Wabam! Boo! That's fine. This should finish it off. Yeah, perfect. Okay. We are going to need to do a reset, though. Can't read any of that stuff. Oh, come on, let me... Ha! I juked you. Let me through. We'll save, and then we'll reset. Now that we kind of know where we're at. But I think we're going to have to reset all the way back to town? I think? There was a thing that we saw. Yeah, for the passphrase. Someone in town has that. There's not really much of a difference with your glasses anyway, you're not like Odile. Well, lucky you. I'll tell you now, you don't need much of a prescription for glasses to make a huge difference. My prescription is about like -1.5, and if I take them off, I mean, even my screen, which is like arm's length away, is blurry. Blurry AF. Swag Messiah, I might have missed the first part of your question. I just see this or arcane rays. Let me jump over. Did you say more and it just got missed? Nope, you're just asking this or arcane rays. Oh, this, the 1000%. It's not even a choice. Alright, tear floats tidally. Touch it? Yes, it is looping time. A tear froze you in time. Start again. Hey, Stardust. Welcome back. There's something I forgot to mention before. It will save you time, so it's important, so listen up. Do you see the house now? Do you see how you can loop to specific moments, specific places? Looping backwards in time is a piece of cake for you, but looping forwards in time is going to be a little harder. You're going against the loop's will, after all. To be able to move forwards in time when you die, you'll need to use up some of your memories. You see that little star symbol at the bottom of the screen? It shows you how many memories you have at your disposal. Trying to get farther than where you just died will cost you some memories, so make sure you have enough memories to spend. Oh, I can sense you're panicking. Don't worry, this won't use up the good, fun memories you have of your party, just the boring, useless memories you have of your battles. Have you not noticed? For each battle you fought, you've gained one memory of skirmish, and those are the memories you can use to loop forwards. Over time, you'll fight some battles that will earn you even more memories. Isn't that neat? Wow, look at me yapping and yapping. I'll condense all that information into one sentence. To loop forwards in time, you need memories, which you gain every time you win a battle. And, by the way, you opened a floor's gate. Good work, good work. If you manage to open a floor's gate in the future, when you loop back, you'll be able to get to that floor with most doors opened by using memories. Pretty useful if you're too lazy to find all those keys again. To unlock all those doors, press square on the map screen. Do it! Do it! Well, not now, I'm talking. Okay, now. Oop. Didn't do anything. Oh, I can do it here. Okay, and it just unlocks all the keys straight away. That's cool. But I want to go back to town. Back to Dormont. Yes. We going way back. Ugh. Wake up. Yawn. You've been frozen in time, just felt like a nice nap. Okay, no one came to greet us today? I guess it happens after they've been to see me. Alrighty, back to town. Sifrin, you're up. The usual, please. Hey, Mira. Hey, Sifrin. So, how was your nap? On a scale of 1 to 10. Skip. It was alright. I'm glad. I know how much you value your skip. Let's all go eat some good food together. Sleep in the same room. Skip. Yeah, you know what to say. Make her happy. That sounds like an amazing idea. Yeah? Oh, I'm so glad you think so. Skip. Sure. Okay, let me think. Madam Odia. You think so? Yes. I always remember things. Well, unrelated. Skip. Here we go. It does take a few moments for Mirabelle to get there, so if you get up right away, she can't get there. Also, if you stay there, she'll actually come and say hi. That's cute. I was daydreaming, singing softly under her breath. Since everything got reset, you could ask her about something else this time. Oh, hi, you're one of the saviors, aren't you? I recognized you. And you traveled with a few people, right? You traveled with, Mirabelle. Mirabelle! I know her. She's from here. What a wonderful young woman. I never talked to her much, though. I wonder, though, is she the younger or older sister of your group? She'd fit both, wouldn't she? You laugh awkwardly. You have to mention it. We're not actually a family, you know. Oh, I know. This is just a fun thought exercise. I just like to think about family dynamics and just families in general. I think that's a normal thing to do. Okay. Families, huh? Alright, so I think there's someone that was in a shop that we need to talk to. What librarian? Welcome to the library. Section's kind of lacking. All the good books are in the house, but the house is, well, closed until further notice, since the king took residence there and froze everyone in time. Are you looking for a book in particular? Are you? No. Okay. Oh, gotta remember that that's a thing we'll need to do later. Who was it that we need to talk to? I feel like a person in an item shop, maybe? We're gonna have to ask around. Someone here knows a passphrase. Question is, who? Story-loving shopkeeper. Oh, hey, traveling one. Oh, you're with Mirabelle, the lady with the glasses. I recognize you. Can you believe Mirabelle has been blessed by the Change God to save us all? Change God almost never gives blessings of any kind. It's truly amazing Mirabelle's been chosen. May the Change God protect her in her journey. You nod, again. Blessings by the Change God, huh? What if the Change God's the one who revived you and gave you those powers? It doesn't matter that much. Oh, before you forget, know anything about the locked doors in the house? Locked doors? Ah, yes! There's one locked by one of those word locks. Let's see. I remember. The open phrase to open it is stow storage room. Storage room. But twice. Because there's a storage room inside. But I didn't want it to unlock if you just said storage room. Don't look at me like that. Well, either way, there's not much in there. Nonetheless, I hope it helps you on your journey tomorrow. Good to know. No deals here, looking at what shop has to offer. Alright, we gotta do all this again. You look rested. Good to see you on a laid-back day. Anyway, how can I help you? Actually, that's right. I don't actually have to talk to them. We can just go, can't we? Okay. Well, look, we'll finish up this conversation and then we'll just go. I can't skip it. Fascinating. I'll be there. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Okay. Yep. Really don't need to talk to everyone else. Got it. I did it by mistake. I forgot that I don't need to do it. All right. Let's go. Okay. In that case, then, what else might we need to do? Let's check out the tree again. I don't think there's too much else that we need to do here. Favor tree. Should talk to Isabeau first. Isabeau's here, probably pondering what favor to ask the tree. Isa! Sif! Isa! Isa! Okay, that's enough. Ah, boo. Anyway, I was just looking at the favor tree. Isn't this tree cool? Joke time. Yeah, it is. Glad you agree. Well, I could say that it's, tremendous tree. Haha, yeah! Okay, we do the laughter. He stops just before he puts the hand on me. Okay, he's gonna go so we can do the thing for the tree. Oh, alright, we go now. See you at the clock tower later. Goodbye. Oh, you did come and see me. Was it because you felt sorry for me all alone under this big tree? That's so sweet, Stardust. You're regretting it now. Oh, Stardust, I can tell you're starting to like me. That's okay, just admit it. I won't judge. It's not weird. Ugh. Anyway, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Questions. What should I do next? What you should do? Well, big rock trap again, huh? That's what happens when you don't look hard enough, Stardust. Ugh. Hard to see things with one eye. Yeah, I know. You'll miss things no matter what, especially with your sight reduced. You shouldn't feel bad. You can loop back and look everywhere again, after all. That was a surprisingly nice thing to say. Also, if I recall, you can get a thing by flipping the coin a few times in front of the favor tree. I was going to look at doing that. I was like, they mentioned it specifically. So now I'm like, okay, well, let's test it, see what happens. That's correct, but we are a bit early for that, so it doesn't give all the dialogue yet. Spoilers. I'm always nice, Stardust. And yes, you came to see Loot, but it's gonna be a pain to go back to floor 2. Not really. You could always loop back, Stardust. So, you know, find an easy way to die somewhere in Dormont. There's an easy loop back spot somewhere. I wonder if you could find it. Anything else? Let's talk about something. Sure. What do you want to talk about? Since I remember, isn't there a chance? A chance of what? A chance they'd all remember. Who? Your party? Oh, is that what you're worried about? Don't worry. You are, and always will be, the only one who remembers previous loops. Which is good news. They won't have to suffer like you do. This pain is yours and yours alone. Hey, wait. What about you then? Oh, I don't count, Stardust. I'll always remember your mistakes. It's my job. You don't want to remember my successes? Okay. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Had a question about... should I check everything again? You mean, should you check the same barrels, the same closets, the same objects on the tables every loop? I mean, you can, but you know things won't change, right? If you really want to get a certain item again, or listen to your friends repeat something funny, you should! I personally would only check 2 or 3 things every loop and ignore the rest. It will just make you crazy to expect something to change when nothing will. All that might change is your reaction to it. How come I can see where the keys are? What? You can? How can that be? Is it thanks to you? Maybe. I figured you'd have other things to worry about than where a stupid key is. No need to thank me. Alright, sure. You're allowed to be a little eccentric. It's fine. See you later, Stardust. You awkwardly wave back as you go. Well, that was pleasant. Oh, okay, no, I was one square. Okay, nope, I'm good. I'm leaving. Just wasn't sure how close I could get. Oh. So, apparently I do have a, equipment. Must be under, here, pockets. Equipment, memories. Oh yeah, 36 memories. I didn't even notice I had these. Huh. Well, that's useful. Souvenirs, silver coin. Roll the coin. You roll the coin around in your pocket. Oh, that thing. Stop keeping that stupid coin. Go buy a snack with it or something, stars. Sure. Alright, well, at least we know we've got it and it will do something. No one! Hello! How are you? Thank you for stopping by to check out the stream. Just a heads up, you might be a little bit alone over on Twitch. We've got a handful of people over on YouTube as well, but the chat is shared, so they'll be able to see your messages. Hope you're doing well. So there's somewhere in town that we can die so that we can skip back now that we know the passphrase. Maybe up here? Oh, Isabeau's here, looking towards the house. Oh, again, Sif. What's up? Okay, no new dialogue there. Alright, no worries. Would have been nice if that was the easy way to do it. Hello, young lad. Sit down next to me. You can sit on benches and stools where walking to the... Yes, I know. Just walk into them. Very intuitive. Okay, we've heard that one before. Pew pew. Silly little birds. So what is it that's going to... Let me reset... Oh. Seriously? Is the reset method the banana peel? The banana peel lays here menacingly. But wait, instead of a banana peel, could it be a plantain peel? Whatever. Plantains are just bananas that taste bad. This is a banana peel to you now and forevermore. Step closer. Yep. Here we go. That is so dumb. And I love it. Well, I couldn't just like beat myself up. There's no cliff to throw myself off, so I'm just gonna slip on a banana peel and die. Alright, we can't go backwards from the other one, so I think we do want to go here. So how many things is this going to use if I use the key? 10. Okay, that seems fine. We can do that. Truly a dangerous forbidden fruit. But since death seems to be the easiest way to loop, this banana peel might come in useful sometime. Okay, well, we are back here now. And the door was up this way from memory. Alright, fine, we'll fight you. But I'm assuming we're a level lower than where I was before. Because loops. Okay, what are we doing? Let's go. Murder this fool. Jolly round rondo. Go! Heck yeah. Get wrecked. It was this one. Door's locked tight. It's locked by one of those weird word locks. Storage room moon. The door unlocked. What? Well, let's go inside then. Okay. It's a Patarian Vogardian translation dictionary. It's open to a page of Vogardian words starting with a T. Taciturn. What does taciturn mean? It's someone who doesn't speak up very often, Boniface. Ah, like friend. Okay. Yes, just like Siffrin. Hey! I speak up sometimes. Not really, Sif. My teacher always says we gotta speak up more. You're an adult, so why don't you speak up more, stupid? Why don't you? Just don't have much to say. It's simpler to just let people talk. I just don't have much to say. And it's nice to hear you all talk. Ah. Oh, that's cute. That's a lovely thing to say, Sifrin. Huh? It feels like we tamed a wild animal, doesn't it? Perfect analogy. Maybe soon we'll be able to pet them. Oh, crap, stop. Just imagining it makes me emotional. Thanks for the follow, no one. Appreciate it. Are they making fun of you? You had your face under your hat. See? Now we went back to a shy, skittish animal. Ugh, all this hard work wasted. Face warm, you walk away. Yes, yes, we're coming. Again, lovely moment of characterization. Barrel full of nothing. Barrel full of water. Hole in the wall. Hole doesn't really bring you anywhere. There's another barrel with various nuts. Vials. Got a ginger juice, a sweet tonic, and we gave them to Bonnie for safekeeping. More vials with 2 salty broths. I don't remember having those before. What does a salty broth do? Drink that lowers all of an ally's craft skill cooldowns by 6. That's massive. Okay, okay. Giving up on FTL for today. I'm assuming the last run did not go particularly well. It's amazing how quickly you can go from doing all right to being on the verge of death in a round of FTL. It really doesn't take much. Well, what else is in here then? Bookcase is filled with many books written in many different languages. Vergadian, Patarian, Marudu. One of them is written in a language you cannot read. Just looking at it is giving you a headache. And this side appears to be the same. Well, this didn't appear to be particularly useful. I was hoping for more. We just got some items out of it. Well, fine, I guess. Alright, well, we've got the keys, so we can just advance to the next floor then. That should be fine. Fuke, 150 plus hours and have not beat the boss. Fuke is not good at games. And there's not even consistent strategies you can necessarily use to win in that game either. You do need a certain amount of luck to make it work. I don't remember how many hours I put into it. I think it would have been about 20-ish. I did manage to beat it on normal difficulty. I didn't bother trying anything more extreme than that. It was not going to be worth it. Not for my own sanity anyway. Alright, let's get a heal. Put you in a better mood. And I think we start punching. So anyways, I started punching. Yeah, good thing we healed. Go for it, Bonnie. I still haven't seen Bonnie heal anyone yet. I know they can. They just haven't. Yay. So this would mean the other thing that we can do. Oh, wow. They really didn't see me there, did they? We can now go back to the head's... What was it? The head maiden's room? Yeah. Okay, save progress. Close your eyes. Okay. Actually, yeah, that's what I want to check, because I think one thing I'm not really understanding here. Yes, so I'm still level 47 here. And I assume if I wanted to... Oh god, yeah. If I wanted them to be a higher level, I would have to loop back to the next area? But that would cost me points because I'm now looping forward. Just want to make sure I understand this correctly. Also, yes, Stella is being very... Doing girl. Scratch, little screech. Yeah, she's good. So, yeah, this is the thing I'm trying to understand. If I now go through this door and use the save point, will that set the levels at the next save point to what I currently have? Because the last time I used that save point, they were around like level 46, 47-ish and had the new skills, which they don't have right now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they don't. So would that overwrite those levels if I go through the door and use that save point? Or would it just update to what was there the last time that I used it? Correct, but you could technically walk to a floor, die, and loop back to the same floor, which is free and will level them up. Oh. It was stated they would always be saved to the highest level they ever were there. Okay, so as long as if I go through the door, I will still be the same level that I currently am, even if I use the next checkpoint. But if I die on that floor and loop back to it, I will return to the highest level I was when I used it. Okay, interesting. Would not make their save levels go lower. Save levels will always be the highest recorded. Okay, good. At least I won't overwrite progress. But it does mean that actually I'm going to be better off going through and then looping rather than just continuing to progress. Oh, this guy's here. I forgot about this. Huh. But yes, no, thank you, especially Isla, for the advice. I appreciate that. Should I let this guy kill me then? Because then I can loop to the next floor. That's a good question. That's an interesting way to think about looping mechanics. It would mean that I don't actually need to worry about killing this thing. But we're here now and I feel bad dying, so maybe I should just do it anyway. Okay, yes, we saw the rock sign. I'm like, would it be faster just to die? Possibly, he hits hard. Yeah, screw it. Yeah, you're nearly there, Fiuk. Time to start thinking about what you would put on it. Let's heal up. We'll not use that one. Oh, I don't have the make enemies weak move yet. Oh, and she's gone back and laid on the floor right behind me. So the moment I decide to get up, I'm going to accidentally hit her. All right, slow down. Now, use the knife one, so we want to use a paper move. Sorry, knife AM. Used a rock, so we want to use paper. Boom. There we go. Get a good hit in. And, of course, straight away change. Love it. Yeah, death is always temporary, for sure. That's fine. We can hopefully kill this guy. Let's give you another turn. And we will scissors. Ow. Daniel, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. We're murdering this guy for the second time. Because one murder is not enough. Let's just do an attack, because that technically still scissors. Isabeau can't do that, though, so we're just going to guard. We get one more scissor attack in. Go! Scissor combo! Cha-ching! Love it. And Bonnie for good measure. Thanks, Bonnie. Just came back from a 3-hour Risk of Rain 2 round. That sounds intense. I don't know if I'd want to play a round that lasts that long. Don't have any scissor attacks. Okay, we'll just guard. It hasn't changed its attribute yet. Alright, let's give you a heal. Very good. I have to meet you indeed. We will give you another turn. We can keep hitting away. I think it might be better to go for the buff. Okay. And an attack buff as well for good measure. Why not? Yeah, there we go. That's a better hit. Sure. Played with 2 friends, murdered all the boss in that round, stacked like 20 mountain shrines. I don't know what a mountain shrine is, but I'm assuming 20 of them is going to be good. Risk of Rain 2 has been on my radar to pick up to grab as a multiplayer game at some point. I'm assuming, given that you spent 3 hours in it, that it must be pretty good. Alright. That. Still weak to scissors, I think. I think they're about to change, though. Yep, there we go. Now it's weak to paper. Oh, we will keep smacking away then. Mountain Shrine makes the boss harder. Oh, so 20 is not necessarily good, but I guess it kind of... it's progress. Let's go paper 3. Crit! Oh, that did so much damage. All right, let's give you another turn. Absolutely, this music is very Undertale-esque, and I'm here for it. Another crit! Oh, this guy's going to be in trouble now. You're a scissor type, though, and I don't want to use that, so let's just do a heal. You don't have anything you can use that's paper type, so that's fine. Speed everyone up. That was going to happen. Paper is the hardest one to use. Mirabelle's got one, but it's got a 3-turn cooldown. And other than that, it's just Odile. Cool. I don't really want to use it, but it gives them extra attack and crit chance. But just waste it because they just went. Let's hold it for now until the timing works better. You can always use it later. Do a regular attack. Good. And we can give our turn to Odile again and get a 5th paper. Yeah. And then we get the combo. And this thing will be just about dead. So close. Hey, let's buff again. So many buffs. Let's give you a turn. Might as well keep hitting. There we go. We got the crit. Okay. 6,000 XP. I'm sorry. We got a new skill? Okay. Rascal's so weak. Yep, saw that before. Okay, we did a victory! Alright, let's keep moving. We absolutely will. What was the new skill that I got? Craft for Siffrin. Buy one, get one 3. Deals 3 scissor hits to one enemy. High chance of doing critical hit, 2-turn cooldown. Okay, does that count for 3 scissor icons because it's 3 attacks? Or would it just be still one that just does a triple hit? I guess we'll find out when we use it next. I'm assuming it's still 1 because being able to generate 3 scissor icons with one move is probably, more than a little overpowered. Oh, I can't skip this one. Okay, but this is the same break composition. There we go. We skip all of that. It fell on heads. Heads? But last time, didn't it? Huh. Oh, too bad. Interesting. You now owe me. We were betting? You now owe me 1,000. 1,000 what? Books. Books? Oh, I can't believe this. Betrayed by a friend. We're not friends. We're associates. Not companions. Colleagues. Allies at best. Not even soulmates. I can't believe you've gone down to being an acquaintance now. No! What was the coin flip about, madam? Ah, well, I asked the favor tree to make me win my next coin flip. Huh? Such a silly favor. Purely for scientific reasons. I was wondering whether this favor tree business had any truth to it. As we can see, it does. But that wasn't the best experiment to prove it. There is a 50-50 chance after all. You don't believe you won thanks to the favor tree? Not really. Call me weird, but I don't think a tree can grant favors. Eh? But Madame Odile didn't care about what she was asking, so why would the favor tree care, huh? Okay, now we've looped back round to the same conversation. That's clever. If you want something to come true, it definitely will. You think so? Absolutely. You're glad to see Bonnie smile again. Okay, who wants snacks? I have snacks! Today I have many snacks at your disposal. I have some plantain chips. Ooh, did you use the last of those not bananas to make them? Yes, I did. Crunchy, delicious, and full of potassium. That's plantain chips. You old clown. Second snack is... Wondering if this should all be the same, I assume? Some boring but delicious cookies. Cookies! Great sales pitch, Bonbon. Boring but delicious. Cookies, the taste of home. What kind of home is boring but delicious? You're weird. And for our third and final snack, we are proud to present... some Ganiri. Onigiri. Renigi. Onigiri. Onion giri. You messed up that one on purpose. Yes! I have some onigiris for everyone.
Ah, it's one of those carb-one rice balls, right?
Yeah, rice. I love rice.
You and every other kid on this planet, Boniface. Bonnie, stop everything, get the plantain.
Potassium.
All right, which one do we want this time? We did the plantain last time. We'll take a cookie.
There you go. Me as well, please.
Okay, has been made some cookies. Delicious, delicious cookies. Boring, but you could never get sick of them.
So, do you all like it? Did I do a good job as a snack leader?
You're not, but prepare yourself for what comes next. Okay, we can skip that. You say very loudly, "Thank you, snack leader, for this delicious meal." Skip, skip, skip. Also, the coin flip was different this time. So things related to chance are random? Good to know. Well, yeah, we could have figured that out from combat being different every time. All right. Let's save here. Just so everyone's aware, we're probably going to play for another 15-20 minutes, and then we will start wrapping things up for today's stream. I want to get through to at least find out, you know, what it was in this room that we missed. Although, if I remember correctly, what I actually want to do is die. Here, floats gently. Touch it. Yes! So that we're at a higher level and we have more skills. Okay, start again. But now we start from here. Move back to floor 2. Moments ago. You wake up. You don't exactly dream when you're frozen in time, but it's similar. Or more like it's a slice of a dream, stretched into minutes, hours, days. Single thought, concept, forever rolling out like taffy. Dreamt about bananas. Cute. Could have been plantain. Okay, yes. So now we're level 48, 47, 47, 47. Cool. That's a weird way to kind of loop around. All right, let's go back to the left. No, this one's here. This will be the same as before. Yep. I love this little nod on the side, just being like, yep, okay, it's fine, whatever. It's a good thing we're not a chatty protagonist. Excuse me, coming through. Let's go. Hey.
Oh, that's the head housemaiden's office. Someone like her definitely has some good stuff, right? Like keys and snacks.
Like information. Let's look around. Sparkles! Head housemaiden's massive desk drawer. Mirabelle said the key should be in the drawer. Start looking for the key. So, this is the office of the head housemaid. Okay, we can skip that. Ah, stars. There was a key hidden in there. It was taped to the underside, so you missed it before. You blinding idiot. You found the rock key. Keychain dangling from it is shaped like a hand in the rock position. How fitting. You put the key in your pocket. You now know where the rock key is located. Yay! Anything in the closet? No, just papers. Okay, cool. Well, we got what we needed. Rock comes down, nearly kills Bonnie. There was nothing important in there, right? So this is fine. What a waste of time. At least we didn't get squashed, though. That's cool. We got the key that we needed. We can carry on. Key time. You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. What's through the rock door? It's another frozen person. They look like they were running away. Someone frozen in time. Oh, this is... I don't know. I've seen them around sometimes. I think there's someone's partner? Someone's bonded partner, even. And look at their earrings. Aren't they bonding earrings? Look at them. The left ear has a beautiful dark dangling earring, and the right ear a simple transparent one. Are those bonding earrings? You're not familiar with what that is. The earrings have different but complementary designs. How romantic. I wonder which half is theirs. I feel like the clear one represents them better, so maybe that's the one their partner made. Do you think we'll see their partner somewhere in the house? Yeah, they might have been looking for each other when the king attacked.
If we manage to beat the king, they'd get back to normal and look for their partner. They'd start running, trying to find them. Flower petals in their wake, and then see each other from across a hallway, eyes locking. They take one step forward, hesitantly, wondering if this is real, and then they trip on a brick and break their nose. And their partner, seeing the blood, would faint in horror. And then they'd feel so bad they made their partner faint, they would exile themselves in shame. Ah, yes. How romantic. It's not! Stop crushing our dreams! What's a bonding earring? I suppose it's not very important, but... No, that's most definitely important. Alright, you there. Die. Ah, another one of these things. Okay, cool. We've dealt with these before. They hit hard, but they're not the worst. Oh, and we do have the buy one, get one free, but this guy's a rock, so... Not worth it. I'm just gonna make up lost time. Okay. Yeah, we're doing a heal. Let's go for... what do I want to go for? We need paper attacks, which would be an interesting one. Let's reduce your attack. And start whittling it down. Oh, perfect. That negates the speed up that I did. I have to remember that this guy does that. Let's give you an extra attack. Because your basic attack counts. Yeah, that'll do it. Cool. Anything in the next room? Oh. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. Someone frozen in time. The librarian. Were they a good one, Mira? Oh, yes. They always had good recommendations if you're looking for something. And they have a sixth sense for knowing exactly what kind of book you'd like to read at any given time. They're the one who recommended The Cursing of Chateau Castle to me. And, well, to everyone else in the house. Oh, that book series you're a fan of. Yes! I'm incredibly thankful to them for that. Ah. It's a good series, Madame Odile. Uh-huh. I'll make you read it one day, Madame Odile. Try to convince the others instead. Isa? It has romance, right? Yeah. Sold. That was pretty easy to convince. There's a crumpled poem on the ground. You pick it up. You got the crumpled poem. Put the poem in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Poem, huh? From who to who? You were there all alone. Oh, sorry. You were there all along, but still you return home. Not sure you like this poem for reasons you don't dare think about. Okay. A book that seems a little too heavy for the table it's on. This book is massive. It's called The Complete History of Fishing. Odile takes the book with two hands and hits the table with it. Do that again. Please. Grab, yeah! Indeed. I'll take this one. You got the heavy book. I thought so. It's a weapon. I like that how they measure its effectiveness. How heavy is the book? What's in the pocket to equip later? A fishing book. Fishing Olo. It's called ichthyology, and I am not studying it. Boo. Oh yeah, they were trying to figure out what she was studying. I love that. Still got no idea. Here, Odile, have a new book. Going from dense to heavy. You can knock someone out with it. It's a weapon. Yep. Boost attack, but +1 cooldown to all craft skills? No. No. I'd rather use the skills more often. Thank you very much. Files. Let's see. 2 sweet tonics. Give them to Bonnie for safekeeping. Pile of lists of books that have been checked out of the library. Feels looking intently at the list. Okay, that's the same one there. Right. On the wall. This wall feels different somehow. You don't see any switches or anything, so you leave it alone. Look, as it's filled with notebooks of all shapes and sizes. They look kind of out of place here. You point at them and look at Mirabelle. Oh, they're diaries, Siffrin. Diaries? In a library?
Oh yeah, you guys do that in Dormont too. It's popular in Javant as well. So, you know how our belief and courage has changed, right? Or sometimes when people change, they might not feel any attachment to the people they were before. Or they might want any trace of who they were to just disappear from their sight. And so some houses let it widely known that you can give away items that remind you too much of who you were. Like diaries. But those items, aren't they given away to be disposed of? Most items are, but diaries in particular are usually kept by houses. It's common knowledge though. I personally find it weird. Even if I changed that much, I wouldn't want people to read my thoughts. It's more of a gesture, right? Like letting go of your past self. Names and any obvious signifiers are erased by the house anyway, but mostly it's about history. Isn't it fun to be able to pick up a diary written by someone a very long time ago, see big historical events from their perspective? More than giving away a part of who you were, I think a lot of people actually give their diaries away so it's like, look, Mom, I wrote a book that's in a library.
Huh. I can understand that then. Huh. Idea of anyone reading your deepest thoughts even years in the future completely removed by you? Gross. Again, that is weird. You also love drama, so you happily pick the gaudiest, sparkliest diary you see. Oh, this one looks fairly recent. We could read it a little bit. Like, a tiny bit. We do not have time. Here's what I would usually say, but I also love to think about boring, mundane, everyday problems for a bit.
Dear diary, save us from thinking about our problems.
Belle, pick a page. One page and then we're going. I'm reading again? Okay, Everyone huddles around her. Mirabelle takes a deep breath and opens it straight in the middle. Okay. Mum told me to clean my room today. Hate cleaning my room. My room isn't even dirty. Why doesn't she understand? Also, Dad noticed no one can say the name of the island north of here anymore. I tried to say it yesterday, and I got, like, the weirdest headache for hours. Might trick my friends into saying it tomorrow. The rest is just doodles of a little girl laughing uproariously. Ah, the island's north of Vogard. I remember when it happened. Well, remember isn't the right word, is it? We all just know something happened. An entire stretch of land disappearing from people's minds doesn't happen often, does it? Yeah, ooh, spooky indeed. We'll just have mass delusion memory loss. Everyone knows the island existed, but gone. That's definitely not going to be important. I think my village was really close to it. My sister said it was all everyone could talk about for weeks. It's so frightening. I'm glad that whatever happened, she didn't get caught up in it. Oh. Yeah. Still, that country's name... What was its name again?
Oh, I think it was something like, don't say it, grab.
Huh. What an interesting diary entry. Yeah, what a great bit of coincidence that we happened to land on that one, huh? That was fascinating. The case is filled with books about the House of Change. So, House of Change is the name of the belief, but the house is the name of the place. And there's more than one house in Vogard.
And a house is where people live.
Such a confusing language. No, it's not so bad. It makes sense. If you'd like to know more about the House of Change, yes, recommend me a book. But let's be quick about it. Okay, yes. Alright, I think you should try this one. The Life-Changing Magic of Changing Yourself. This one's a little abstract, but it is all about our beliefs and the change god. Living while striving for change within ourselves while keeping our ever-changing God in our thoughts. This book explains pretty well the belief that a lot of the people of Vogard live by. Interesting that you only have one deity. Easy to keep track of, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. What do you have in Kabwe then?
We have gods? Spirits? Expressions? The nuance gets a little lost in Vogardian. Expressions for everything. So, how many expressions do you have then? A dozen? A few thousand. Huh. What? So many! Do you have to keep track of all of them? It's not. You have to pray to the ones that you need. So for me, the expression of search, the expression of writing, the expression of creator craft, and lately, the expressions of battle and victory, I suppose. Cool. That's pretty neat. Hope the expressions and the change god bless us in our journey. I mean, who knows? Are we favored by them? I have no clue. Do the gods actually care about us? Who knows? Bookcase is filled with random books, from novels to picture books to massive research essays. You see, this side of the bookcase shines slightly. There must be a key somewhere, maybe inside one of the books? Which book should you examine? Oh boy. Steppy cooking. Effort, the key to meaningful change. Running from your problems. Or just pass. Running from your problems. You open the book. No key. This book seems to be about how to get a better running posture and better endurance. Madame Odile could use this book, huh? What does that mean? Just that you're not very fast is all? And you get tired easily too. Maybe if you kids could stop running everywhere you go. Huh, Siffrin. You quickly look away from her glare. It's okay, dear. I can teach you how to run good. Yes, madam. Take lessons from the kid who puts their arms straight behind them while running. Oh, okay. So it's confirmed Bonnie Naruto runs everywhere. Also confirmed Naruto exists in this universe. Could you imagine if like you're browsing through the books on the shelf and all of a sudden it goes, oh, here's like volume 1 of the Naruto manga and it's still in mint condition. Do you take it? And just the game transforms. Oh, that'd be amazing. I want to see you do it. It is a very interesting way to run, Bonnie. But why? Another kid in Bamboosh said running like that was anomic. Anomic? I don't know that Vogardian word. Me neither. What does it mean? It means the wind doesn't matter and I can go fast. It's anomic. Ah, do you mean ergonomic? Do I? I hope not. That's not how you use that word. It's not? Nope. But running like that makes me faster. Does it? It does. Okay. So, Dio should run like this too. I'd rather not. I think they meant aerodynamic? Alright, well, that was the wrong book. Okay, let's try effort, the key to meaningful change, because, you know, it's got the word key in the title. You open the book. Yep, inside the book titled Effort, the Key to Meaningful Change, there's a key. Pretty on the nose. You found the paper key. The keychain dangling from it is shaped like a hand in the paper position. Put the key in your pocket. You now know where the paper key is located. Fantastic! I will be on my... Never mind. I will be on my way in a moment. What am I looking at? I know it needs to show its hands. I'm assuming I'm looking at its face and those are 2 eyes and the hands are kind of coming from the back over the top. But this does look like accidental goatsy. Just putting it out there. It's unfortunate design that it also happens to be paper. If it was scissors or rock, it probably wouldn't give that same impression. But we need to get this off screen as fast as possible. Also means it's going to be weak to scissors. So let's buff up and then we'll see how much damage that move can do. Should be fun. Super Sparkly Heal, go! Let's do... Yeah, boost their attack and crit chance. Get him! Let's see how much this triple hit does. Get him! Okay. Yeah, only gave 1 scissor effect. That's fine. That's fine. Would have been a bit OP to get more than that. Get out of here. Take the XP. It is quite the design. I hope I don't have to fight too many of those. Sorry, coming through. Goodbye. Thank you very much. Ah, that one got me though. Oh, of course, I jinxed it, didn't I? I absolutely jinxed it. Okay, make up lost time. Super Sparkle Heal. Heck yeah. Give another turn. I feel like the odds of that happening were quite low, and I absolutely jinxed it. Now the scissor hit. Perfect. Job done. Nothing to worry about. Isn't there that I needed? Right. That's going to bring us right back. We know the Paper King needs to be used to a spot on the right, but I think we are going to wrap it up here. And next time we will use the key now that we know that we're going in that direction. Okay, save progress here. Fantastic. Nice. I feel like we're moving along quite nicely. I am really enjoying the writing in this game. It's doing a great job of conveying the personalities of the characters and making me feel closer to each of them in a way that doesn't feel particularly forced. I think if you're the kind of person that doesn't enjoy reading in games, you probably wouldn't gel with this. But who plays RPGs going into them not expecting that there would be reading, right? That's fine. So I think on that note, we're going to wrap up the stream for today. Thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out. It has been a pleasure. A little bit of a heads up, everyone that is here. You get some sneak peek information. We have wrapped up the editing process on the next Steam Sequence video, and it will be coming out tomorrow, less than 24 hours. So keep an eye on YouTube for that one coming out soon. Quite excited by it. It's a game that a few people might recognize from a developer that you might recognize. But yeah, hope you enjoy that when it comes out. Otherwise, if not, I will see you again in about a week's time for the next couple of live streams. Thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out today. If I don't see you again, thank you for your time. But otherwise, enjoy the rest of your weekend. And until we see you next time, take care.